Oh, pretzels, here I am. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. And good time zone. And what is up, gamers? Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you're all having the loveliest of lovely Mondays. It sure is a Monday here in the studio, and everything's fine. I have absolutely not been having, my brain is melting and nothing I know is real crisis for most of the day because I can't find my sunglasses. And that's a larger deal than it sounds like. But hi, I'm here now, and I'm going to try really hard to not think about that for the next couple of hours. So hello, everyone. Little birdie, hello, hello, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Hello. I hope you have a lovely Monday. And hello, Turnip. Thank you very much for the happy birthdays. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the lurk as well. I hope you have a lovely lurk. Little birdie says, I hope your birthday was wonderful. Thank you. It was very nice indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Pogo, hi. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the happy birthdays. I appreciate it so much. I really do. And Retro, thank you as well. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see y'all. Welcome, welcome. Samantha says, I hear it is someone's birthday. Is it? Is it? Oh, it was mine. It's my birthday stream. Hello. Tells us can't stay for the stream, but happy birthday after. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Little birdie says, I'm sorry you're having a brain melty day. I mean, in some way, shape, or form, I brought it upon myself because where the hell did I put my sunglasses? I try and be very mindful of, this is the place where this object lives. So when I'm not using the object, I'm going to place it back where the object lives. This is the object's place. Now, the object's place is often somewhere, terrible, unintuitive, and very poorly planned because of me. But nevertheless, on top of that pile of papers next to the sunglasses case is where my sunglasses always live. And they're not there. And so now I'm scared and confused because I cannot see where and I've looked in so many incongruous places where I might have in my haste or idiocy put my sunglasses down, and they're not in any of them. And it wouldn't be as big of a deal if it weren't for the fact that I have come to rely on my sunglasses as a source of not having my eyes feel bad when I have to be in public spaces where there's a big light on, like an office or a meeting room, where people insist on having the big overhead lights, and even though there's perfectly good, nice, dim, gentle, soft ambient light coming in from the big windows, no, we have to have a big, giant, unpleasant, super bright, brain-melting light. Why? I realize my experience is not universal and the world was not made for anyone like me. I get it. I do, kind of. But now my sunglasses are missing, and I don't know. I'm scared about having to cope without them if I'm having, a low spoon day and I have to be in a well-lit office. So, I don't want to have to buy new ones either. I bought these last summer, and it took a long time to find ones that I thought were cute. So, that's where we are. I mean, I was literally just yesterday thinking about getting, a pair of, something like those old-timey welding glasses that, A, have a nice vintage vibe, but also, B, have the added feature of having, shades on the side of the glasses, so that, when it's, later in the day and the sun is quite low, but it's super, super bright, it's not, getting in, but because I always have this thing where I've got my sunglasses on, and the sunglasses are sitting sort of, but the light that's in front of my face is being blocked, but the light that comes in from the sides isn't. And at the times of day when, the sun is really, really intense, it's just, beaming in beside my eye and directly in front of it and just bypassing the lens of my sunglasses, and I find that really unpleasant. So I wanted to get some spectacles that will alleviate that, without making me look like I'm trying to be steampunk, because that's not my style aesthetic. And I found a few online, and I'm probably going to get myself a pair of those, but in the meantime, I kind of still need my regular sunglasses for when I don't need that level of, where were they?
They were literally next to the suitcase, where you obviously put them on the next to the suitcase, and they fell off the suitcase.
Oh my god, they were next to the suitcase. I put them on top of the suitcase, and then they fell off of the suitcase. Babe, I love you. The sunglasses have been recovered, everyone. My life is okay. Everything's gonna be fine. I might weep with joy. My husband Why does he put up with my shenanigans? I don't know. I don't. The worst part, sweetheart, is that it's only gonna get worse as I get older. Like, this is not ever gonna improve. This is all you've got. I'm sorry. Oh, well, he says it's okay because his senility will hit first, so... That plus my general lingering brain fog and, you know, ADHD object problems. We are so screwed. Anyways, Little Birdie says it makes you feel better. I lost my whole entire keyring recently. That makes me feel so sad for you. Home, car, work, everything. Hubby even helped me look and they just vanished. I put them on the moon or something somehow. Oh, Little Birdie, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's one of those things where you'll probably find them, like, inexplicably behind the washing machine. Like, how did they get there? Gremlins. It's gremlins. 100% there are tiny little invisible gremlins that live in our house and occasionally will just, like, steal away with objects and put them somewhere you will never think to look. Ever. Like, how did they get there? You'll never know. Because it was gremlins. It has to be gremlins. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. But, Retro's right. The usual rule, the moment you stop looking for them, they will turn up. Yep, definitely. There is another pair of glasses I've been looking for years. And they still haven't turned up. I need to stop looking. Retro says this is for the reason the Sky Tyrant should be stopped. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It needs to be stopped. I love a nice overcast day. Anyways, everyone loves your moderator / spouse, and I love you the most. He says that sounds about right. Hell yeah. Anyways. Oh, crisis averted. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Cranky says, not this stinko. Hey, I don't have the Defender's crest on right now, okay? If you must know, I smell like a clean person who showers regularly, and also two sprays of Memoirs of a Trespasser, a perfume by imaginary authors. That if I had to describe it, it's giving, like, leather and, like, a sort of warm vanilla backdrop. It's almost too sweet for me. I think I'd like it more in the winter, but I do like it. It's very nice. Very unisex, very my kind of cozy, sort of bookish vibe, I would say. Anyways. No, the sword stinko. Oh, this guy. I thought you meant me, Cranky. Oh no! Anyways, hi Cranky, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Well, come on in. But yeah, so today's prompt word for Hollow Knight Art Month, which I do need to continue. I wanted to do some kind of like specialist birthday shenanigans, but I need to finish Hollow Knight Art Month. So we're doing Hollow Knight Art Month for my birthday adjacent stream, and we're doing Hollow Knight Art Month on Thursday as well, and then we're doing Hollow Knight on Friday, and then next week I'll do something different. I don't know what yet. I'm so afraid that I've been drawing little, like, weird bug guys for so long that I don't remember how to draw people. Because I really haven't drawn many people or people-adjacent creatures this month. And I've done a lot of drawing, so... Oh, damn. Anyways, Little Birdie says, thankfully we had a spare car key and work did not give you a hard time. There's an alarm system, so an unaccounted for key is not a huge problem, I guess. Good, good, good. I'm sure when you've moved house and bought a new car and are in a different job, the keys will turn up. But hopefully sooner. Anyways, Cranky says, I wish I had raided for your birthday. Oh, that's okay. I'm just glad that you're here. I have to lurk for lunch, but I had to stop by. Thank you so much for stopping by, Cranky. I appreciate it. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see all of y'all. Could you not draw people as a collection of bug shapes? Huh. Yes? Maybe yes. I have some little portraits I have to finish before the end of the month for subscribers to my Lil Guys thingy on Patreon and Ko-fi, where you get an A7 portrait of some manner of Lil Guy. I'm not going to spoil what Lil Guys I'm painting for said people because I want them to be pleasantly surprised by them. So shh. So I have to do that off stream. So that'll be fun. God, I've got so much to do this week. Oh my god, I've got so much to do this week. Anyways. People are just bugs with fewer limbs, says Samantha. Oh, there, that's also definitely 100%. Anyways, so today's prompt word was Markoth, who we hate. We hate him so much. So I've attempted to draw him and his funny little leggies and his weird cloak and stuff. And I tried to. I am 100% sure that, try as I might to make all of these swords more or less, that they're not symmetrical and they're not all the same size. Because I'm bad at that kind of thing. Like, I drew and redrew these damn things so many times, but I'm bad at that kind of thing. I don't know if his cloak looks right either, but also I'm not aiming for game accurate artwork. I'm just aiming for vibes here, so that's fine. Anyways, and the text reads too many swords as best as I could. Meanwhile, this lettering hated me. But I've drawn, this is for Colosseum, and I was just like, okay, Tiso versus Zote, let's go. I've never drawn Tiso before, so that was an interesting, I wanted to give him slightly angrier eyes, so he's doing like the I'm about to fight stance kind of thing. So yeah, Samantha says there's no such thing as too many swords. Have you ever fought Markoth? Have you fought Markoth? Have you fought Markoth, Samantha? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you, though? Anyways, Ernesto, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You know I have, says Samantha. I know, but are you sure? Are you sure? This guy? This F word? Are you sure? Anyways, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. I hate this guy so much. I was very tempted to just draw a giant frowny face because I hate him. He's one of the most annoying fights to me. Anyways, my birthday was nice, by the way. I made cake. Do I have cake photos I can show you? I think I have cake photos I can show you. They're on I think they're still on my phone. Hold up. Okay, this is the cake I baked. Please come in. This is the cake I baked. It is a gluten-free sponge, egg-leavened sponge, you know, that kind of like Genoese type situation, with custard cream and fresh strawberries in the middle, and then whipped cream and more strawberries on the top. So it's like a princess cake, kind of, but without the marzipan, because I didn't know if the sponge was going to turn out, because I'd never used gluten-free flour for it. So I didn't want to like go crazy with decorations and stuff in case the cake was bad, but the cake was fine. Sliced as usual with this kind of cake, with great difficulty, as you can see. It's just, you've got these thin layers of sponge and then like this much pastry cream in between them. So, really hard to get a good clean slice out of it, but, can confirm it was delicious and we both really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite kinds of cake, especially this time of year. I would say most birthdays, if I'm making myself a cake, it will be a strawberry cake of some kind, because strawberries are in season and I love strawberries. So, you know, stands to reason, I reckon. Okay, I should get started on this. Anyways, how's everyone's weekend? How are your weekends? How are your weekends if you're still having one? How was your weekend if your weekend is over? I would love to know. I'm going to take a sip of one of my teas. I have 2 teas and what's left of a latte from a couple of hours ago that's very cold. This is my apple cider tea because I was cold and I wanted something warm and cozy. Is apple cider a weird decision in, like, the end of May? Yes. But it was worth it. That's delicious. Dang. I also, I haven't, this latte is from, like, noon, and I haven't finished it. We stopped at the coffee shop before getting groceries. It was this coffee shop. This coffee shop is very good. Gazillion out of 10 do recommend. Not sponsored, but, like, you can go buy their beans on the internet, and they're very good. Anyways, I had strawberries yesterday, says Samantha. Hell yeah, not as cake, though, because cooked fruit is no for me. Oh, this was raw Strabbies. I did not cook the Strabbies. I cooked the sponge and then just put like raw strawberries inside the cake sponge, which is I tend not to bake strawberries into cake. I tend to prefer in their raw form, unless I'm using like strawberry jam. If it's like a Victoria sponge or something. But they were raw berries, yeah. My weekend has been alternating must clean everything and must sleep for 3 hours, says little birdie. Oh gosh, mood. I feel like I would manage to tidy like one thing and be like, okay, I'm ready for a nap. I need to go lie down and cry. There are portions of my mostly assemblage of stuff that I've really wanted to kind of like tidy, minimize, like go through and just get rid of some stuff. Like my wardrobe, there is so much stuff in my wardrobe that like I know I'm never gonna wear that. I don't even really have like any sentiment attached to it. It's just there, and I really ought to just like donate it. But the culling of the wardrobe feels like such a monumental task that I know I'm not going to be able to get it done in one session. But if I do a session and it's like partially done and I have, I have to leave the sort of respective like keeper piles and donate piles and just it's too broken to do anything with throwaway piles. If I start those piles, I need to know that I'm going to be able to finish them. Otherwise, I'm just going to have a bunch of half-finished piles that end up just accumulating more stuff sort of periodically as time goes by. The floor-drobe gets bigger somehow, and I haven't actually gotten rid of anything. It's bad. It's bad. Anyways. Retro says, I'm fighting off an undefined allergy I picked up from the return flight and or crowded underground train where only about 4 people, myself including, were wearing masks. I'm so sorry that you got sick. I'm so sorry, and I very much hope that you feel better soon. I'm so sorry, my friend. I know that feel. God, there are some places where I'm just like, I don't know how many of you are carrying unknown viruses, but I do not want anyone, and do not breathe near me. Do not dare breathe near me. I feel it, and I'm so sorry, and I hope you feel better soon. Delightful drawing times and oh shoot, thank you, Samantha. That's supposed to be active. Also, oi, Lino, welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you, and welcome on in. Hello. Let me just correct the viewer rewards because they should be running. I'm sorry, I seem very unhinged today. I feel very unhinged today. Where are my hinges? I don't know. They've been torn off violently and have not been put back. Anyways. Okay, so any redeems that anyone was looking for have been corrected if they were things that I wanted to have running. So, yes. Anyways. Little Birdie says, can you segment the task somehow? One drawer this month, next drawer next month. It's all a pile. It's all just piles. That's the problem, Little Birdie. It's all just piles. My drawers are fine. My drawers are just where all, like, my, like socks and pants live. That's fine. That could probably do with a clean out as well, but it's not nearly as urgent as just the floor drobe, which is where most of my clothes live most of the time. I do have an actual wardrobe. Most of it's inaccessible because there's storage in front of the wardrobe now. Yay! Anyway, Samantha wants Hornet presenting the birthday cake she baked you. That's adorable. That's adorable. If you don't mind, I'm going to finish masking this guy. And then I will attempt to make your terrible drawing request as unterrible as I can, but I make no guarantees as to the quality of a terrible drawing. For anyone who's new here, terrible drawing time is this phenomenon that we have on stream, because I wanted to give people fun things to redeem with their many channel points. And it is that for 5,000 channel points, I have 5 minutes or less to draw a character or concept of your choosing from memory or sight unseen on a terrible drawing time canvas. I take no responsibility for any psychic damage that may occur resulting from your terrible drawing request. But with that being said, realistically, most of the psychic damage that happens in these cases it's self-inflicted anyways. Because I end up hurting myself more than anything else in the process. Floor blocking the wardrobe is relatable, says Lino. That's just, like, I don't know. Like, especially the way that, like, inbuilt wardrobes seem to be, like, designed in the places I've lived in this country are just not, they're just not, they don't, my brain doesn't relate to them. I'm like, I can put stuff in here, but I'll just never see it again. That's how that works. Sorry. Little Birdie says, your house is starting to sound rather like mine. Looks directly to my left at pile of 4 or 5 bags of boxes of sewing supplies. Yeah, in this room I'm looking at, like, I can see a good, like, dozen boxes of Warhammer stuff from where I'm sitting. And then if I look over to the end of the room, I can see my large traveling suitcase, which just has pretty much my entire art supply studio stacked on top of it. So, yeah. Samantha says, poor Markoth having to mask. Everyone hates on him and he's just ND. Oh no. Don't make Markoth relatable to me. Because that's a mood. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Cause well, let me put it to you this way. I've been doing some writing lately and I have a writing playlist that I have named Songs That Are Cheaper Than Therapy. So, not to make this all about myself, but oof, and a hefty dose of oof. Anyways, I've also been hankering to watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine for some reason. Unrelated. Anyways, I need to draw a hornet giving me a birthday cake. Okay. Alright. Do I have to draw myself too? I don't know, but I mean, like, I can. Well, let me see what I can get away with in 5 minutes or less. Okay. Here's the timer. 5 minutes. Oh god, you can see my face reflected in the phone screen. Ew. Starting now. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna put Hornet over here, I think. Over on this side. So has she baked this cake? I don't know. Perhaps she has. That's a really weird shape of hornet face, but it'll do. Okay. How is this for an unedited hornet face? I feel like it's perfect. Focus. Focus. Come on, there we go. Okay, yeah. Star Trek, also cheaper than therapy, and super effective, believe it or not. It is, like, damn.
Attention.
Oh,
Twitch user Sammy Kelch.
Sammy!
Shoppers.
Hi, Raiders! Welcome in! I am smack dab in the middle of a terrible drawing, but welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Monday, and thank you so much for the raid! Hello, Lugia, hello, Bigman, hello, Sammy, and how was your stream? It is lovely to see y'all. Welcome on in. In case anyone doesn't know, I have this channel point redeem here where for 5,000 channel points, I have 5 minutes or less to draw a character or concept of the requester's choosing. And this requester wanted to see me drawing Hornet presenting my birthday cake. And she's going to be saying, "Get good, birthday," she says. Wait, is it your birthday today, says Sunny Solstice? It is! No, it's not! Yesterday was my birthday! Oh god, it's my birthday stream! It's my birthday adjacent stream. Oh god, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, everyone. I turned 41 yesterday and my brain has just melted. As you can see. I have a little bit more time, so I'm gonna draw in a little me who is absolutely delighted by the fact that I'm receiving a birthday cake. Because of course I am, because that's a lovely thing to receive. My hair is extremely messy because I did not do anything with it this morning. And oh boy, it's so gray. Anyways, but yes, it's birthday. I feel like birthday, especially if your birthday falls on a weekend, like that whole weekend is your birthday as far as I'm concerned. So today's my birthday Boxing Day. Like the day before yesterday was my birthday eve. We went out for din-dins. I'm going to be clasping my hands in delight here, I think. There we go. This is the most me any drawing of myself has ever looked, I feel like. Yeah, this is the most me any drawing of me has ever looked like. Anyways, so just gonna finish this up real quickly so I can properly greet the raiders. Okay. My hair is getting grayer, but it's still pretty brown, so I'll color it in so you can tell. Got a little bit of shading under my little chinny chin. Got a color in Hornet's leggies, of course. All right, I think that'll do. That's terrible drawing time. So let's take a proper little look-see at this, which is me receiving a birthday cake from Hornet. Samantha, I hope you're happy. That was fun to draw, and hopefully it feels suitably terrible. I look so derpy here, but yeah, thank you for that. That was fun. That was terrible drawing time. Anyways, here's what we're working on today. Sammy Ann, how was your stream? What'd you get up to today? And welcome on in. Hello, hello. Right, now, let me attempt to catch up with chat. Let me get a shout out for Sammy Ann in the chat, first of all. There we go. Shout out for Sammy Ann in the chat. If you are not following Sammy Ann, please, please, please consider going to do that because she's great and does wonderful streams and is super fun and all of that good stuff. Also, Brazen Hearted, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you as well. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Anywho. Sammy Ann says, we came prepared for the terrible drawing time. Yay! Little Birdie says, pretty sure birthdays are at least 48 hours. I agree. Sunny Solstice says, that makes sense. Today is my birthday, so I was wondering if we were birthday buddies. We are birthday adjacent buddies. We're birthday neighbors. And that is heckin' cool as well. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Sunny. That's awesome. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I hope you're celebrating appropriately and doing nice things for yourself. You should do something nice for yourself every day, but you should do extra nice things for yourself on your birthday, for sure, for sure. Sammy Ann says, only 48 hours. They take a week. I mean, really. I feel like the next week is probably going to be, I'm going to try and be a little bit even nicer to myself than usual at this point. I quite agree. Anywho, Samantha says it is the most misnamed redeem on all of Twitch because it is actually delightful drawing time. I beg to differ, my dear friend. Sometimes it is genuinely quite cursed. Brazen Hearted says, I arrived just before the raid, so now may not be the time for you to see this, but I hope you had a fantastic young birthday. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it very much indeed. Happy Shaw Day, says Sammy Ann. Hell yeah. Oh, Sammy Ann is continuing the lilac dragon painting. Nice, nice, nice. It is, I think I saw a whip of this, and it looks delightful. Once again, also, art tax. We are an art tax optional stream. If you do wish to pay the art tax, you can whisper me a link, or we can go take a look at your, like, Instagram or socials or whatever you want. It's all good. For anyone who's just come in on the raid many minutes ago, hello, welcome in. My name is Twitch user Sammy Kelch, and I'm a variety streamer. I do cozy art streams on Mondays and most Thursdays. I do cozy game streams on Fridays and the occasional Thursday if I'm feeling spicy. Which I might be next week, to be perfectly honest, because I've been painting a lot lately. I might need a break. Anyways, with that being said, this month we've been working our way through Hollow Knight Art Month, which is a 31-day prompt list that is organized by a friend of the channel, Kirsty. And I like to do because I love Hollow Knight, and it gives me a chance to do interesting artworks in a kind of a style that I don't normally get to play with that often. So that's neat. And that's what I'm up to today. I'm a traditional artist working primarily in watercolor and other similar, like, wet media. The odd gouache, the occasional block printy kind of situation, all that jazz. But today we're mostly watercoloring. Anywho, that was a lot. Sorry. I hope everyone's well. How is everyone's Monday doing? I sincerely hope it is good. And it is lovely to see y'all. Sorry for yammering, but I suppose it would be super boring if I didn't say anything also, so here we are. Anyways, we can pay the instant tax. Whip is in the stories if you want to see where she's gotten to. I would love to. Let me pull up a link. Okay. There we go. All right. So first of all, this is my this was the artwork that I posted on my birthday. And I was so happy that I got to post one of my best friends in the game of Hollow Knight. I do make art that isn't a Hollow Knight fan art, by the way, for anyone who's like, what is this game? I don't care. But this is the Dung Defender, and he's one of my favorites in the game. He's so jolly and so sweet and such a fun fellow. So yeah, I love him a lot, and they're just sharing a delicious blue milk latte with the little guy, who's the main character, and they're just a little guy. That's why I call them a little guy. I swear I do artwork that isn't Hollow Knight art. I've just been doing a lot of it in the last month. Oh, would you look at that? It's art that isn't Hollow Knight art. Here, look at some birds. These are some plovers. For anyone who likes birds as much as I do. Just last night, my partner and I discovered the Cornell University's ornithology department has a live stream from feeder cam from some bird feeders that are set up out on a lake, I think somewhere near where they're based. And I swear in the space of 30 minutes, I saw 11 different species of bird. It was so good. It was so good. There were various woodpeckers. I don't know. I saw a tufted titmouse. I saw red-winged blackbirds. I saw cardinals and blue jays and starlings. Oh, it was amazing. It was so amazing. I was so happy. Anyways, I especially love shorebirds, so I painted a whole bunch of plovers, and here they are, and I hope you like them. But this is Sammy Ann's art, which is even more important because Sammy Ann just raided. And has been doing some really lovely artworks, including this beautiful work in progress, who is indeed absolutely splendid. I love this portrait so much. This is absolutely a vibe. It's so good. If you like dragons, please check out Sammy Ann's work because it is absolutely heckin' stunning. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And oh yeah, also Mer Sailor Moons. Also this dragon who is glorious. Absolutely glorious. And I love very much the lighting in this is so cozy. I want to be friends with this beautiful lady. My goodness. Anyways. Oh, hey. That's better. Anyways. Anyways. Thank you again so much for the, I lover them, says Sammy. Hell yeah. Sammy is lying. They are a full-time Hollow Knight streamer. That's not true. I do other things, I swear. Wet media is such an evocative term, says Angel Beat. Hi, Angel Beat. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. I don't know how else to describe it. It's it's art supplies that are that have a lot of water in them, like inks. I like using inks. I've got a whole bunch of little ink bottles here. Here's a green one. I think this is sap green. I love a sap green. Sap green's a beautiful color. Anyways. Tufted titmouse. I love those little guys. Says little birdie. Me too. Me too. Oh, I saw chickadees as well. There were chickadees. Oh, it was just delightful. Some doves. I love birds. And also, almost all of these birds are birds that I would never see, regularly because I live in a different continent to where upstate New York is. So it's very exciting. You should have seen me when I was back in Canada this time last year at my parents' house, and there were North American robins and cardinals and chickadees just hanging out in their trees in southern Ontario, and I was like, and they're like, yeah, that's normal, and I'm like, but it's not normal for me. I saw a sanderling on the beach, and oh, goodness gracious. It's just, I love birds. But, I mean, I get excited about the birds here as well. The one time that I was outside of Waitrose and I saw a goldcrest, could have wept with joy. I love birds so much. Anyways, I love birds a normal amount. But I don't love birds in I'm not good at collecting facts and knowledge about birds. I just look at them and I'm like, I love you. I want to be your friend. I say hello to every magpie I see. I'm normal. Little birdie says, Sammy, I have immediately opened the feeder cam in another tab. Thank you so much for mentioning. It is amazing. It is so good. It is, it seems like it's a good time to look at birds. It's so, it's so good. Anyways. Please don't let's ever refer to, the art supplies that I like to use as moist media. Apologies for anyone who has an aversion to that word in the chat. I don't have, like, an aversion per se, but I sure don't like it.
New limited edition blue raspberry fight milk. Makes you almost as cool as Hornet.
Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Thank you. Mira, thank you so much for a fight milk. Thank you. Oh god. You know, it's times like these that make me really glad that I figured out how to make stream stickers. Thank you, Mira. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mira. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm just gonna get the remaining masking fluid onto these sorties, and then while that dries, I guess I can look at masking tomorrow's painting. I don't have sketches lined up for, like, any of the next paintings after tomorrow. I know we're getting quite close to the end because the last day is, like, next Saturday. And I've had a really lovely time, and I'm also going to be really excited to get to work on other stuff, especially since June is Pride Month, so I'm going to be making a lot of queer stuff.
Samian Art cheered. X100. Birthday cheers from TTS Nicole. Happy birthday, love.
Thank you so much, Samian, for the 100 biddies. Thank you. And thank you for that beautiful read, TTS Nicole. You did an amazing job. She's a very special wombat, and we love her. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. I'm feeling a lot of love on this birthday Boxing Day. I really am. I have so many strawberries. I had a couple of strawberries left over from yesterday's cake, and then my moderator / spouse bought 2 more punnets of strawberries today. So, we have a very strawberry-filled house. I also have some leftover cream from yesterday's cake, so we will be having strawberries and cream tonight, which I am excited about. Because I'm 41 and I get excited about boring stuff now. Which I think is very sexy of me, so, like, whatever. Oh my gosh, you should see how excited I get when I visit a railway station and it's in any way, shape, or form interesting. Actually, I don't know if that's me being, like, middle-aged or if that's just me being autistic. Little of column A, little of column B. Anyways, happy birthday et bonne fête, says Lux. Thank you, Lux. Merci beaucoup. Oh, merci. I'm proud to offer wishes in both official languages. It is very much appreciated. Thank you, et merci. And I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, my friend. It's lovely to see you. Hello. Little Birdie says, I would not call strawberries and cream boring, to be honest. I mean, they're not. I love strawberries and cream. I love strawberries and I love cream, and together they form, like, an even more beautiful fusion. Stream. That does not work. That's just a different word. I was trying to portmanteau them and I failed. Oh no. Anyway, Sammy says, that is you being you. We love you for that. No, I love all of you. So there. Little Birdie says, but then again, I'm not too far from my 40s myself. Hell yeah! So far the 40s have been fine. Recommend with zero hesitation, because time is linear and, like, it's gonna happen to you anyways, so, you know, hey. Anyways, I don't know, manage your expectations and you'll have a great time in your 40s. SB, hello. Did somebody say strawberries? I sure did. I have so many. I've got like 1 kilogram of strawberries in my fridge right now. I'm very excited about that. Oh boy. Strawberries are one of my favorite things about, like, my birthday time of year, is that the strawberries are British So they're not too grown far away, and they're really good right now here. And I love all of that. Anyways, thank you for the happy birthdays. Thank you. Much appreciated. Lux says a very Canadian story. I was going to the legal herbologist and got into a Canadian standoff at the 2 sets of doors. Oh my god, we kept deferring to each other until we both tried at the same time to go through. We laughed. We're married now. Congratulations. That is the most Canadian meet cute I've ever heard in my entire life, and I love that for you. Anyways, the prompt for the prompt for this was Coliseum, which is a section of the game where you go do just a whole bunch of fights and try not to die. I don't know why, but as I was taking the bins out this afternoon, doing some chores, my brain just went, what if you just, like, Street Fightered the Coliseum? And so here is round 1. Fight! And it's Tiso versus Zote, because they're two of the most fighty little bastards in the game, and I thought that would be appropriate. Anyways... We have wild strawberries growing in my backyard, says Sammy, and hell yeah, I love that for you. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness, it's the same time for me, like, how Canada is that? I'm humming Guile's level theme now. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. I love it. Glad I could do something. Glad I could do something that resonates with the pipples. Okay, so I'm gonna masking fluid off some of this as well. I think I'm gonna do the text in like a darker color, so I'm not gonna bother masking off the text. Because hopefully I'll be able to see the pencil through the background colors.
Attention,
Twitch user Sammy Kelsch.
shoppers.
Pals! Hello, welcome in! Welcome, Raiders. How the heck are you doing? It's lovely to see y'all. Welcome in. Lux says Sammy will be shocked into the Zangief. Makes me feel things really. Pals, thank you so much for following. Welcome in, everybody. How was your stream? It is lovely to see you. Hello. Oh, goodness gracious. We've got Trixie Stars. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day also. Mira, hello, Trixie, hello. D. Klug, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. Stream was great, says Kels. Hell yeah, love to hear it. How is everybody? Crash Override, thank you very much for the follow as well. Thank you. Goodness gracious. What is going on?
Oh hell yeah, K3LSB3LLS just subscribed.
TTS Nicole tried. I'm so sorry. Anyways, thank you so much, Armor Bunny Bear, for gifting a sub to Kelsbells. That's very sweet of you. Now then, may I get a shout out in the chat for Kelsbells? Thank you very much. What were you up to today? How was your stream? I'd love to hear all about it. Hello. And for anyone who is new here, hello, welcome in. My name's Twitch user Sammy Kelsch. I'm a variety streamer. I do a cozy art streams on Mondays and mostly Thursdays, and I do cozy game streams on Fridays and occasionally on a Thursday if I'm feeling extra crispy. Today we are making our way through Hollow Knight Art Month, so a list of 31 art prompts relating to the game Hollow Knight. I do things other than Hollow Knight fan art, but this is what I'm doing this month. This is Markoth. He has too many swords, and I find it upsetting. I die to him way too often. Anyways, API error is the best game, says Lux. Oh god, did an API error us again? No! No, why is it doing that? Ah, shoot. Okay, hold on. Hopefully that'll work. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm having a problems today. Did I add an extra L? I added an extra L. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. When I tell you how hard it is, to, the extra B is for BYOBB. Yeah, there we go. When I tell you how hard it is to speak and type at the same time, and read and type at the same time, and read and speak and type at the same time, oh boy. Having a time. Gremlins, Hovel, welcome in. Hello, hello. You are not late. You are here exactly when you mean to, and we love that for you. Anyways, Hollow Knight is rough. It is fun, though. I enjoy it a lot. Ooh, Cal's been crocheting a commission for a gnome with several stackable hats. That's hecking adorable.
All stream stickers were 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, well that wasn't the sound effect I was expecting, but I guess y'all can paste as many stickers as you want now, presumably, because that's what the thingy said. So if you just want to shove a bunch of stickers onto screens, it's happening. Anyways, it might be slightly broken. I don't know where the sound effects have gone. Why are there no sound effects? Oh no. Anyways, what I was gonna say, come on, you can play Hollow Knight, you can type and speak. Just get good. Yeah, it'll be tough. Yeah, be tough. It is tough, Armored Bunny Bear. Is anyone getting sound effects? Because I'm not hearing any sound effects. This community loves Stim Curse a lot. And I'm very grateful for all of this. Where did the sound go? What's happening? I'm just gonna... Sha! 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 I'm just gonna have to fill it in for myself. Sha! Sha! Doma, 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 Doma! Doma, Doma! We broke stream, says Armored Bunny. Y'all broke stream, thank you. Thank you for the shows. Oh, there's Anana! Bonjour, Anana! Oh my god. Anyways, thank you very much
Plap,
for all
plap,
this.
plap, 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 plap.
There was a sound. There was one sound. There was one whole sound just then. Also, oh man, I think the number of stickers is like killing my frame rate a little bit, which is really fun. They might turn off the sounds intentionally for this because it would be overwhelming. Oh my god, you might be right, little birdie. Oh my god, you might be right. Because that would have been a lot of shaws and plap plap plaps all at once. Well, we got at least one plap plap plap, so thank you for that, Mira. Normally there's no sticker sounds, but there's a song, but there's no song.
Plap, 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 plap,
I'm
plap.
so confused. Sammy, thank you for the plap plaps. Okay, I'd never had one of those before, so I had no idea what would happen. Oh my god. Armored Bunny Bear, that emote is adorable. Thank you. Anyways, thank you for the many stickers, everyone. I hope that was fun, even though your streamer was deeply confused through the whole thing. What just happened? Mira! What are you doing? Thank you.
Oh hell yeah, Belgoroth 101 just subscribed.
Oh my god. Mira, thank you so much for giving me 10 subs. Oh my goodness.
Oh hell yeah, SD Royobla just subscribed. Oh hell yeah, Sunny _ Solstice just subscribed.
Hello, Struble.
Oh hell yeah, SB Galaxies just subscribed.
Thank you very much for gifting subs too.
Oh hell yeah, Cranky Martini just subscribed.
To a Raven and Gummy, and Hybrid,
Oh hell yeah,
and Angel Bean and
Gumbin05
Cranky
just
and Struble
subscribed.
and Sunny and Leslie and Barbara. Oh, good lord.
Oh hell yeah, a random team just subscribed.
Oh, my chat window is crazy. I can't read anything. Thank you so much, y'all.
Oh hell yeah,
Oh my
Angel Beat Flight just subscribed.
Y'all.
Oh hell yeah, I hybrid size just subscribed. Oh hell yeah, A_retro_futurologist just subscribed.
It's fun. Oh, little birdie, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
Little birdie cheered. X100. Choo choo happy birthday Sami.
Thank you so much. Oh my god. Merlin, thank you for gifting us some to Lux. Thank you.
Oh hell yeah, luxury gay space communist just subscribed.
Petey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I no longer know what's happening.
Oh hell yeah, turn up
Clap,
the
clap,
dial
clap, clap,
just
clap, clap, clap.
subscribed. I'm joining in.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you for the dome. Thank you for the
Oh hell yeah, Jetman36 just subscribed.
Oh my god. Thank you for the what? I can't keep up with the thank yous. Oh my god. What? Samantha,
Oh
thank
hell
you for
yeah,
gifting
Mira
5 subs.
_Sky8 just subscribed.
Oh my god. The camera broke for a second.
Oh hell yeah, oh no it's Lino just subscribed.
Broke the camera.
Oh hell yeah, Casimir's just subscribed.
No.
Oh hell yeah, Red Panty Parda just subscribed.
Thank you, everybody.
Wait.
Oh hell yeah, Pale Peach _Ice just subscribed.
What is happening right now?
Oh hell yeah,
confused.
Samian Art just subscribed.
Camera? Camera just subscribed.
Oh hell
my
yeah,
God.
Camera just subscribed.
Thank you, everyone. Now, let me see if I can scroll back a bit and thank everyone for all of the things that you've done. I don't know if the chat window will let me, but I'm gonna ding dang try. Anyways, Angel B, thank you very much for gifting us up to Jetman. Bunny Bear, thank you very much for gifting us up to Mira. Lux, I am going to do that terrible drawing time. It sounds delightful. I'll try my best. Thank you for that.
Armored Bunny Bear cheered. X1. Little Chaos.
Oh my goodness, what now? Y'all.
Little Birdie cheered. X100. Oops, my hand slipped.
Apparently so. Okay. What's happening?
Casimuse
Thank you
cheered.
so much.
X100. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear Sami. Happy birthday to you.
Amazing. Incredible. We love to see it. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness. Okay, so what have I missed here? Mira, thank you for the biddies. Sludge, darling, thank you for the biddies. Sammy, thank you for the giant emote. Samantha, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Oh my goodness. Thank you for gifting us up to camera, Mira.
Armored Bunny Bear cheered. X1. You feeling it yet? Happy freaking birthday, you awesome bean lol 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 lol.
You are funny, Bear.
Sami and Art cheered. X100.
God.
Take a breath and enjoy the love.
I'm trying to. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all are the absolute sweetest, cute patoots of lovely, being beautiful people I have ever experienced in my entire life, and I am incredibly grateful to know all of you. So, yeah, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Mirror_Sky 8 cheered. X77. Don't mind me. Just edging the train.
I mean, in fairness, this is an adult stream for grown-ups, and that's okay. I don't know if it's okay with TOS, but... Oh, pretzels!
Ahmed Bunny Bear
An
cheered.
old-timey mid-Atlantic
X1.
accent.
Has
Oh,
the camera
no.
caught up yet? I am not sure. What does this button do?
I don't know either. Oh, pretzels, what's happening? I don't know anymore. Anywho. Oh, well, thank you very much, everyone. I do appreciate it. Truly, I do. Oh, no. No, thank you, darling. I'm
Carson
good.
used cheered.
Anywho.
X100. We heard you like drains.
I do, you know, in actual fact, I do like trains. Very much I do. So, thank you very much.
Domo!
Hello there, Dung Defender. Thank you, Mira. Oh, thank you, Casa, for the 100 biddies. God, what's happening? I don't know anymore. Bunny Bear, thank you for the biddy.
Ahmed Bunny Bear cheered. X1. Chaos, panic, and disorder. 3 trash pandas in a trench coat. Our work here is done.
Oh, pretzels, I'm supposed to be doing the old-timey mid-Atlantic accent right now as well. I do apologize. I fell off it for a minute, though, because I was very confused. Nevertheless, thank you very much, everyone. I very much do appreciate it. Really, I do, truly. I think this is potentially the hypiest hype train I've ever received on this stream, and, I'm very much appreciative. You are all... Mira, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's happening there? Goodness gracious. I'm not getting any outdone, am I?
Nominally just subscribed.
Anywho. I do very much appreciate all the support. You wonderful, beautiful, wonderful people.
Ahmed Bunny
Making
Bear
my
cheered.
day. Goodness
X1.
gracious.
That accent, don't you know?
Well, you know, I do try my best. It is a humdinger of an accent to pull off, and I don't know whether or not I can do it correctly, but I am trying my best. Anywho. It's a difficult... Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my stars and garters. What the heck is going on? What the good gubbins is happening? I don't know anymore. I
Hell
can't
yeah.
do
Ahmed
it.
Bunny Bear just subscribed.
Mira, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Ahmed Bunny Bear. That's very incredibly, wonderfully, beautifully, magically, delightfully kind of you, and I very much do appreciate it. Truly, I do, really. Oh, goodness, I'm going to take a sip of my tea before I die. Anywho, Miss Hepburn, you need it on set. Oh, goodness, well, you can tell them to go, go have boiled eggs or something, I don't know.
Carson used cheered. X1. Sorry, Sledge, we're here to steal your wife.
Oh, goodness. Casa, thank you very much for the biddy. I do apologize. I am very happily married. Sorry, everyone. No dying, Sammy. It's probably against TOS. Goodness, well, I wouldn't want to do a TOS faux pas now, would I? Certainly not. Good heavens. No. Anywho. Right. I have resumed having some breath, and I would like to thank you all very much for the hype train. I do appreciate it. What a wonderful birthday it's being. Now...
Plap, 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 plap.
Thank you very much for the plaps. Oh, goodness gracious. This entire thing is just Sammy, thank you very much for the plaps. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Ahmed Bunny Bear cheered. X1. K. The Latin music chat has 2 health bars and a mana bar. It's time to get down to business to defeat the streamer.
I mean, to be fair, if in case anyone's wondering, I am genuinely quite terrible at these kinds of games. So if you did want to defeat me, it'd be probably pretty easy. I think I could easily be handily defeated by either of these two, to be perfectly honest with you. So you'd activate phase 2, says Mira. Oh, good heavens. I'm gonna run out of ad break snoozes fairly soon. I do apologize for that. I'm trying to keep it at bay, but it keeps counting down. Anyways. Thank you. Good heavens. Can I see my chat by any chance? It's covered up by all these things because it's telling me that ads want to run, and I'm telling them no, and it's telling me a hype trend is happening, and I'm telling you that thank you very much indeed. I do appreciate it, truly, I do really. Let's get down to business to defeat this dream. So, Sammy Ann, well, thank you very much. Hello.
Oh hell yeah, Smikes24 just subscribed. Oh hell yeah, Kindred_ just subscribed.
I literally can't see my chat. Scroll up. Thank you so much for the gift subs. What's going on?
Oh hell yeah, Saint Clear just subscribed.
Oh my god. Thank you very much for gifting us up to Kindred and Branch Pesto. Oh damn, what a delicious
Oh hell
username.
yeah, Glued with Gold just subscribed.
And Florence, and St. Smikes24, I guess, and Glued with Gold, and Judekin.
Oh hell yeah,
and Sapphire
Judekin
6.
just
Thank
subscribed.
you so very much. Oh my goodness. Oh. Beautiful, sweet, lovely.
Oh hell yeah, Ranch Pesto just subscribed.
Absolute gosh dang. That's nothing.
Oh hell yeah, Lady_Arts just subscribed.
Hi, Lady Arts, welcome in. Oh god.
Oh hell yeah, Clug just subscribed. Oh hell yeah, Sapphire6 just subscribed.
Thank you. I hope that everyone who is subbed now enjoys their silly little emotes and things.
Oh hell yeah, Mora42 just subscribed.
I don't know how much more I have to offer than that, but I do have some silly emotes and things. Farmer Bunny Bear, thank you very much for the biddy.
Armored Bunny Bear cheered. X1. You have a wooden spoon as spork and was told to defeat the gods. However, phase 3 starts with Doomgent music and chat burst forth ready to throw down and support slap you so hard not even Google Maps will be able to find you.
Should I be scared? I'm a little scared. But like in a fun way. Thank you. Anyways, remember to drink your fight milk. Oh god, yeah, I have a latte. I have a fight milk latte. I'll have a sip. Anyways, Brazenhearted says happy birthday. I had to dip out for life crap. Oh goodness, I hope it went okay. Now I'm keeping my storm-induced anxiety down. Oh. Farmer Bunny Bear, thank you for the gift subs. What are you doing? Oh god, we broke the camera again for a second.
Oh hell yeah, Werewolf Attack 27 just
the heck?
subscribed.
Cameron, don't do that again, says Mira. Yeah. Cameron, don't you dare do that again. Thank you so much, Armored Bunny Bear.
Oh hell yeah,
for gifting
Pogo
subs
NR
to
just
Werewolf
subscribed.
Attack, Pogo, Codex, Suzanne, Jimmy Sweet the Trash Panda. Thank you so much. Mira says, yeah, Cameron, don't do that
Oh
again.
hell
I already
yeah,
gifted you a sub.
Suzanne_official just
Exactly.
subscribed.
Oh my god. You absolute menaces. You sweet
Oh
people.
hell yeah,
What the heck?
Codex_Infinita just subscribed.
What have I ever done to deserve this? I don't know. Nothing, probably. Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Oh hell yeah,
what-
JC_the_trash_panda just subscribed.
Brazen, thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you, thank you.
Brazen Hearted cheered. X12.
Heck.
Armored Bunny Bear cheered.
Thank you for the
X1.
biddy,
Record
Armored Bunny
broken
Bear.
final boss has been defeated. Chaos Bank is now empty but have prevailed. The final boss vanquished. Stay tuned for the support DLC next time on the next episode of Sami Kelch Break the Streamer Z.
Thank you so much. JC, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I can't even craft lurk with this stats. I'm so sorry. sorry. But thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Your audio sounds are louder than you, in case you didn't know that. I'm not surprised. I don't know how to fix that right now. My brain is also broken as well as my stream. I'm so sorry. Anyways, thank you for the support regardless. I regret to inform you all that ads are gonna run, like, in a minute, because I can't snooze them anymore. Like, Twitch will not allow me to not run ads, and it's really annoying, because I'd rather hang out with y'all, but... here we are. Hello. For anyone who's come in recently, we are nominally painting today. Or at least I'm trying my best.
Ahmed Bunny Bear cheered. X1. Sass harder.
I'm trying my best, thank you. Samantha!
Oh hell yeah.
Thank you.
Trixie Stars
Thank you,
just
thank you, thank you.
subscribed.
Samantha, thank you so much for gifting us up to Trixie Stars. Very sweet. With all the gift subs being thrown around, who's left to see ads? I hope nobody has to see ads. Bring on the ads. Go tinkle and grab a beverage. Sledge, darling, thank you for the 3 biddies.
Sledge Callier cheered. X3. Thank you everyone.
Y'all, thank you so much. Your kindness is overwhelming. And I will need to go keep going. Forward, Bunny Bear, thank you so much for the biddy. Thank you, thank
Ahmed
you.
Bunny Bear cheered.
Y'all.
X1. Going into craft lurk mode, stay awesome, stay mighty.
Okay, everyone join your craft for Samantha, thank you for giving us something brazen hearted. Thank you.
Oh hell yeah. Brazen Hearted just subscribed.
I am very upset to report that I think ads are potentially going to run any second, so I'm going to stick on the BRB screen so that no one misses any of the stream. But thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. You're all incredible people. I will be back in just a second. Oh, never mind. Cass is giving us something to eat. Cass, what are you doing?
Oh hell yeah. Bean_Jammin just subscribed.
If anyone here does still have to see ads, I do really apologize for that. It doesn't seem like... I'm just gonna hang around until they actually, like, hit. Because they haven't yet. So, I don't know. Maybe they're just gonna not. That would be nice. But I will pop onto a BRB screen if the ads start running, so no one misses the stream. I'm alert to remove the headphones when the ads start. Don't worry. Okay, awesome. Oh, ads are running. Okay, BRB, everybody. Fuck! Ah! Sorry for the language!
Oh hell yeah. Little Birdie just subscribed.
Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Ah! Too many things happening at the same time. And unfortunately, it won't let me snooze the ads, so they just did that. Anyways, thank you again so much, everyone, for the support and the kind words and the delightful abuse of TTS Nicole, which, you know, she's a real trooper. She's literally a wombat, but she's trying her best. And I think she's doing an amazing job, and I hope that y'all enjoy hearing the things that she attempts to read out loud. Because frankly, you know, I know no other wombats who can speak human speech as well as she does, so she should be very proud. Anyway, Sir Fabulous Petey, for my first says for the first time in the stream is very enjoyable so far. Oh, thank you. I stuck in and watched the ads. I appreciate that you stuck around. I really, really do. It's cute that you thought you might get art done, says Casa. I deliberately didn't work on this earlier today because I thought I'd be painting it on stream. I thought I'd have a nice quiet time. Apparently not. Anyways, Big Clug, thank you very much for the hydrate. I'm going to take a big sip of one of my several teas. I have 2 teas and a coffee today. Anyways, thank you. Much appreciated. Right. I think I have recovered the ability to breathe and speak maybe a little bit. Who knows? Oh shit, pardon my French, I've got a terrible drawing time redeem to do from like 20 minutes ago. that was Lux wanted to see the Schneider's sign girl fighting Tim Hortons, I think. Or something to that effect. So, let me see what I could do. I got mostly pet ads, says Petey. I mean, as far as ads go, that's one of the nicest ones possible, I think. Brazen Hearted wanted to know, what is that weird triangle? That's because you tiered a bit. So you get a little thing next to your username. I hope that's okay. I don't know if it's removable. But yes, anyways. Right, I need to find this terrible drawing time redeem and figure out what the heck I was supposed to be drawing for Lux. So let me have a little look-see in my requests queue. Where was it? Why is it not showing up in my thing? Is it not one? Hello? Oh, there's more. Oh, I don't clear this out often enough. That's what's going on. Okay, I have a terrible drawing time. The Schneider sign girl fights Tim Horton by firing the chicken cannon, of which the cannon is shaped like Lloyd Robertson. How the heck do you expect this to be drawn? Because I don't know. I do not know, but you know what? I sure can try. I sure can try. The Schneider sign girl firing a chicken cannon at Tim Horton. What did Tim Horton do to deserve this? He was a good man, probably. I don't know. Anyways, okay. I have to extrapolate what the rest of Schneider's sign girl looks like, I feel like, because I don't actually know. But the day I give a regular drawing request is the day you know I've been replaced by an ant. That's how I'll know that you're a duplicate and I need to go, I don't know, I need to go fight the Dominion, to get back the real you who's been in a prison for like 3 weeks. I've been thinking a lot about Star Trek Deep Space Nine and it shows, so apologies for that. But, you know, like, I super would.
Attention.
Twitch user
Kiki,
Sammy
hello!
Kelch.
Shoppers.
Welcome in, friends! Hello! You're just in time for a terrible drawing. Hello, how was your stream? It's lovely to see you, and welcome on in. The soot sprites have exploded from the nebula. It's lovely to see y'all. Let me get a shout out in the chat for Kiki as well. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Welcome. And hello. Hopefully, I did that correctly. I did! Yay! If you're not following Kiki, go give him a follow right now. You can go do that. And you should. And hello. How was your stream? Drawing back Bradley is still practice. It is a whole thing that we do here. I hope you had a lovely stream. What did you get up to today? For anyone who's new here, hello, welcome in. My name is Twitch user Sammy Kelch from a variety streamer. Today is my birthday adjacent stream, so things are being a little bit silly. But I am I'm a traditional artist working mostly in watercolor and similar. Kiki, what are you doing? Thank you so much for the 100 biddies.
Kiki Hunter Creative cheered. X100. Happy birthday at Sammy Kelch.
Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. That's incredibly kind. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. And welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope whatever you got up to was super fun. If you want to let us know, we'd love to hear all about it. Hi. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I do mostly watercolor and stuff. And I do cozy art streams on Mondays and most Thursdays. I do cozy game streams on Friday mornings and every once in a while on a Thursday if I'm feeling extra spicy. And right now I have to draw the Schneider's sign girl, which is a very niche reference to my specific patch of where I come from in Ontario originally. Fighting Tim Horton by aiming a chicken cannon at him. And the chicken cannon is shaped like TV's Lloyd Robertson. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try my darn best. Anyways, Kiki says, I'm a polymer clay artist. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Today I stepped out of my comfort zone to start sculpting a marionette. That's hecking awesome. And for anyone who's raiding, I don't know if I missed any, but if anyone if any of our raiders have remaining art tax that they want to pay, you can feel free to whisper me a link, and I'd love to share your work with the chat. very much so. But yes, Deep Ontario lore is where it's at, says Kiki. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, speaking of, okay, if anyone wants to know what my artwork looks like when I'm not actively working on it, let me find you some Ontario related artwork that I did recently. It's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing. It's Hollow Knight Art Month, so I've been doing artwork inspired by the game Hollow Knight for the last several weeks. The prompt for this one was tram, and I remembered the last time I was in Toronto, and there is a tram stop on Shaw Street, so I painted this. It's Hornet from the video game Hollow Knight riding the TTC, and she's about to get off at Shaw Street. Because the thing that Hornet likes to say is Shaw! So it felt appropriate that she would be getting off at Shaw Street. What is wrong with me? I don't know anymore. It's difficult to say. I almost put this back on the starting soon screen because I can't remember what I'm doing anymore. Also an Ontario resident. Yay! Please say hello to my province of birth. I live in the United Kingdom now, but I have a lot of love for where I come from as well. Harvard Bunny Bear says, I have an STL file for Hornet for a resin print. Ooh, might have to do that one next. Currently printing 2B from Nier Automata. Okay, A, that's very cool. B, that would be super cool. You should totally do it. You should definitely do it. That's rad as heck. Okay. I'm going to attempt to do this terrible drawing time. I'm going to do my gosh darn best. 5 minutes on the clock, starting now. If anyone knows what I mean by the Schneider's sign girl, I hope that this means something to you. If you know anything about the chicken cannon, I hope that means something to you. I'm trying my best, but this is going to be an adventure, to say the least. Okay, so I'm gonna make her as kind of straightforward as possible. She is a happy lady. She's got a normal nose, I guess. And sort of blushing cheeks, like so. Here she is. She's got kind of some nice sort of mid-length blonde waves, I think. But then she's also wearing this, like, I don't know what it is exactly. It's one of these sort of weird bonnets that kind of goes like that. Like that, like a little sort of, I don't know, it's some kind of bonnet she's wearing. And she is, despite the fact that she looks very happy. I don't know why she looks happy. She's got her little, I'm assuming she's got sort of puffy sleeves, and I feel like she's probably just wearing a little sort of, little dirndly type thing, probably. So like, da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, I don't know how she's going to be firing the chicken cannon, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Their little shoesies. Okay, I feel like that's a pretty good Schneider's sign girl so far. Beaklug says, I was petting my cat Cash. Hello, Cash. Hello. And then once I stopped petting him, he grabbed my arm and pulled it back to him. He wanted extra pets. Oh, that was very clear communication on the part of Cash. Very much so. Like, your job is not done here, buddy. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to draw Tim Horton over here. And he's like, no. Why you hurt me, says Tim Horton. Tim Horton is, I think, lightly confused. I'm gonna give him some nice hockey hair there as best as I can. And a nice sort of hockey player's build, you know. A nice cozy sweater. To play the hockeys in, you know, as you do. And then obviously he's going to be wearing ice skates because he's playing hockey. And that's how you play hockey, in your little ice skates. I don't know. When's the last time I played hockey? Listen, maybe he should be holding, like, a hockey stick in one hand so you can tell that he's a hockey player. There we go. That's absolutely what a hockey stick looks like, right? Sure, it is now! Anyways. How the heck do I draw a maple leaf? There we go. Okay. Tirana. It says Tirana. And then, oh shoot, I have to draw the chicken cannon, but the chicken cannon is shaped like Lloyd Robertson. So, okay, I'm gonna have to go extreme sideways here and attempt to draw Lloyd Robertson. Here's a tiny Lloyd Robertson. He's smiling because he's a nice man. And he's wearing like a suit and tie because he's presenting the news. As you do. And none of this makes any sense whatsoever. And I feel like that's the best possible way that I could do this. Lloyd Edward Elman Robertson. Sister, is that his middle names? It might be. I don't know. I have family-in-law, I think, who once met him while hiking up a mountain, and it was a very cold day, and you know they sort of they crossed paths while he and his like wife were coming down the mountain, and they were going up the mountain, and they got in a little bit of chit chat, and he was like, you really have to try the hot chocolates at the lodge. And they were like, oh, we're just gonna hang out and get warm. We don't have any money, but we were just gonna hang and get warm. He's like, no, I insist. Gave them like $50, and then went on his way. And then afterwards, they were like, wait a second, that's TV's Lloyd Robertson. Anyways, that was terrible drawing time. So that's my That's my Lloyd Robertson story. This is Lloyd Robertson being aimed as a chicken cannon at Tim Horton by the Schneider's sign girl. Jeez Louise. Lux, I hope you're happy. I don't even know if Lux is still here, but I hope this is fine. I tried my best. I don't know. I swear sometimes my art is kind of good. Thrilled. Okay, fantastic. Lovely. I'm so glad. I understand nothing about any of this, says Samantha. Welcome to Ontario. This is Ontario hours now. Sturble says, bare naked ladies reference him somewhere. That's how I know the name. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. A Canadian band. So that very tracks. Anyways. I've been feeling very like Canada nostalgical over the last like couple of weeks. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh man, this Canadian thing, that Canadian. It's probably because I was in Canada this time last year, so I'm kind of feeling like, oh geez, okay, I just picked up like I don't want to show. It's gross. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I just picked up a blob of semi-solidified masking fluid that was just hanging out inside the bottle apparently. Let's just get right rid of that, because that is gross. Anyways, so you're saying is this a typical event for Ontario? Yes. Kiki, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. And thank you to y'all for, like, hanging out and sticking around and... Oh, I don't know what's happening anymore. But thank you. And yes, I'm gonna get... You know what? Kiki's doing a lurk. I can get another shout out for Kiki. Everybody gets shout outs. All the shout outs. If you're not following Kiki, you can go do that there, and I think you should do that. I think that'd be a really good idea and a good use of your time. Anyways, thank you to everyone who's rated today. I do appreciate it. And apologies for the unhingedness of this. I'm trying my best. Anyways. But yeah, yesterday I turned 41, and that was, that's fine. I'm trying not to think too hard about it. That's how I feel about it. I don't know. This last year, my birthday was pretty large. I went all the way to Canada from my home here in the United Kingdom for it. And, my birthday itself was pretty sedate, I suppose, apart from the fact that I literally traveled to another country to do it. I went to a farmer's market, and then we had pie for dessert after dinner. And I think it was a fairly normal dinner as well. Though I did go out for a meal the day before with some family and friends, and that was really nice as well. But this year, we went out for sushi. We went to a Japanese restaurant that we'd had takeaway from, but we never actually sat into. And it was really good. It was really, really good. And then last night on my birthday, we literally just had, like, salad for dinner. We literally just made a Caesar salad for dinner because I knew that I'd made a big old cake, and I didn't want to have, like, a big sumptuous meal and then also cake because, well, frankly, I'm old and I didn't think my body would be able to handle it. And you know what, I'm right. And then today was a bank holiday, so I got to sleep in a bit. We went out and got groceries earlier, and I got myself a nice cup of coffee, and then I kind of sat and had task paralysis for a few hours because I was tired, and I tried to do some writing, and I think I got about a sentence done. And I did the sketches for today and tomorrow for my artwork. That's about it. I look forward to getting to draw, like, humans or people who look like humans again soon, because I haven't had a chance to do it in a while, and I'm genuinely scared. I think I mentioned earlier, I'm genuinely scared that I've forgotten how to do it. It was the 11th anniversary of your 30th birthday, says Cassie. Yes, correct. That's perfect. I mean, I will say, I'm not someone who's scared of, like, aging, per se. I'm more just scared of, like, I don't know. I think maybe this comes from the fact that, like, I grew up. This is not a flex or a brag in any way, shape, or form, if you know me. I grew up gifted, and so I was reflecting earlier today that there is kind of a feeling of, like, you're not living up to your potential, you have so much potential, why aren't you using your potential? And the answer is, I think, you know, like, yeah, maybe I was more advanced as a child for, like, a period of time, but, you know, then my ADHD started doing its thing, and I could no longer focus on school subjects that didn't interest me, and I started flunking out of everything, and then I became an adult, and everything was too overwhelming, and I got burnt out and tired, and now I can barely function as a human being, and I'm always tired, and everything sucks, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and I don't like what I'm doing with my life, and I don't know how to change it. Anyways, but also I'm so bad at forcing myself to focus on things that I know I should be doing, that I'm like, I need to, you know, like, if I want to publish a novel, I need to actually finish a novel that I'm happy with. If I want to write a screenplay, I need to actually get over the imposter syndrome and write the screenplay. And then my brain's like, okay, but you know what you could do? Have you heard of for the next few weeks, you're going to get hyperfixated on writing Star Trek fan fiction. There's no purpose to it. No one's gonna read it. It doesn't matter. But you're stuck in it. It has no use and it's bad and you shouldn't be doing it. But you're gonna do it anyways. And that's where my brain is right now. I can't stop. It's horrible. I mean, I think the writing's okay. But I can't do anything with it. And I struggle to let myself have pastimes and hobbies that don't have a purpose. Apart from, you know, making brain go. Anyways, I have to, you know, damn it, imagine Sisyphus happy. I'm trying to. Been thinking a lot about Sisyphus lately. So thank you for that, Camus. I shan't go into what made me think of Sisyphus and Albert Camus, but I have been lately. And it's entirely to do with Star Trek fanfiction. Thank you, Star Trek fanfiction, for making me think of Albert Camus. What is wrong with me? Anyways, tell me about this Deep Space 69. I haven't gotten to the mature rated chapters yet, Lux, but I'll keep you posted. Anyways, Brazen says, girl, cherish your 40s. It is the best. Parts are not yet falling apart, and you can do all the things you never had time for in your 30s. Also, this is the time to improve your diet and start gobbling supplements for your joints and stuff too. Your 60s self will thank you. Oh, Biddle boy, I'm currently taking iron, zinc, probiotics, some gummies for my hair, prescription heartburn medication, lactase when I consume dairy. I hope I don't have to add more, but who knows. Anyways, yeah, my body is trying to fall apart, and I'm trying to keep it in some measure of trim, but we'll see. But yes, I quite agree. I am not unhappy to be in my 40s for sure. Like there's a lot that I feel grateful for. Like I feel no pressure for anyone to find me good looking anymore because I'm old. And that's not to say that I don't think that, like, I think that a lot of older people are really hot, but, like, societally, I'm not hot stuff anymore, and honestly, that takes a lot of pressure off, you know? It really does, and I love that. Anyways, create just to create is not pointless, says JC. Hell yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I wish that I could get, like, the lizard brain to agree with me that, like, anything that I do creatively is a worthwhile, venture, but occasionally it just decides to be, what's the use of this? And it's entirely, like, society again's fault for being, I don't know. I feel like we have to, there is this pressure to, like, monetize all of your hobbies. Thanks internet. And I don't think that should be the case. I think you should just do things for funsies. But it's hard to break me out of that. Is this a worthwhile use of my time? Because I feel like I spend a lot of the time just, like, sitting. So anytime that I'm actually able to motivate myself to do something, there's a part of me that's like, it has to be useful. Even though, like, it's stupid. It doesn't matter. Anyways. Star Trek The Next Generation of Horror. Star Trek Ravager. Oh god, Sturble says welcome to the 40s. Yeah, hell yeah. Star Trek Discovery that you like butt stuff. Listen. No comment. But I mean, anyways, add glucosamine and MSM things for joints and vegetarian Oh, I do put collagen supplemente in my evening coffee as well. Because I want my joints are already my joints have been kind of bad since, like, my teens, so I try to be gentle on my joints and make sure that I'm consuming things that will lubricate them. Speaking of, Lieutenant Commander Worf in brackets hung says Lux. Listen, I have a lot of thoughts on the many things that you've said, Lux, and I don't think any of them are appropriate for stream, TOS, and all that jazz, but, well, anyways. Oh, and CoQ10, god, yes, not to mention my, like, 12-step skincare routine, we should discuss on my channel, says Lux. I'm in. You know I'm all in. Like, my friend, yeah. Anyways, capitalism sucks, find joy instead. I'm trying my best, but I also need to pay rent. Anyways. Right. Anyways. Ooh, Sir Fabulous Petey says, I was a huge Star Trek Deep Space Nine fan. Hell yeah. I am very much having, like, a mental Deep Space Nine moment. I haven't started rewatching it yet, but I really want to start rewatching it. There's so much of it that just lives rent-free in my head. All of the, like, 90s Star Treks, have lived rent-free in my head since the 90s. But yeah. But yeah, I feel like, okay, I might be wrong. I feel like in my memory, it feels like there was, like, a disproportionate amount of Deep Space Nine that was given over to baseball, but I feel like it was probably actually, like, 2 episodes, but it feels like it was a lot more of the show than it actually was. But I don't know, but it feels like it was, but I don't know. I don't know anything about baseball. That was the part of the show that always confused me. Anyways. What am I going to use for the background color of this Markoth piece? Markoth is kind of, like, dark red, so maybe if I go for, like... I might actually just go, like, grayish, actually. I think that might look kind of cool. Do I want to do that? I don't know. To be honest, I'm still a Star Trek Deep Space Nine fan. It is still a really good show. It is still a really good show, I think. I have a lot of very positive feelings about it. And it makes me happy. I like that it was different. It wasn't all just dooting around on a spaceship. Like the other ones that were happening around the same time. So it got to do different stuff, which was neat. And it got to have different characters, which was neat. And I liked it had a really good ensemble cast, which was also neat. I used to have one of those, so I have it's hard to tell because my hair is long and you don't really see it, but I have one ear pierced, and if you've ever seen Star Trek Deep Space Nine, you know that, like, the Bajoran space people have, like, they'll wear, like, this one really cool earring that's, like, it's like, you know, sort of a lobe piercing, and then, like, it connects by an ornamental chain to a little, like, ear cuff that they wear higher up. And I just think that those earrings look really stylish and cool. So, so I, like, years and years and years and years ago, like, probably in the mid-2000s, I went on Etsy and I had, like, I commissioned a couple of artists to make, like jeweler artists to make some cool earrings in that same style for me, and I was like, damn, this is the nerdiest thing I've ever done, but also, I just honestly look really heckin' stylish. I had really short hair at the time as well, so, like, it was more visible. But anyways, so yeah, that was me, circa the mid-2000s, back when I was at Universität. Anywho, I'm gonna add a little bit of blue to this, like, silvery gray color. Just give it a little bit more something, I suppose. I love the look of those earrings from Deep Space Nine, says PD, right? Like, they were just stylish. There's a lot about, like, I feel like there's a lot about, like, Star Trek fashion circa the 90s that's like, ooh, you know, like, why are you wearing that? But the earrings were seriously, I think they were so cool. That and, like, I don't know, some of the more what I would describe as, like, cottagecore civilian looks, I'm quite enamored of still. Sorry I keep turning the painting. I'm trying to figure out what's the, like, best, most opportune angle for painting this on, and trying to evade any of the bits that I don't want to paint. But, yes. Okay. Alright. Now then. What was I saying? Oh yeah, what's for my dinner tonight? I am steaming some asparagus and some sea bass, and I'm hoping that the fresh dill in my fridge hasn't gone too ropey, and I'll be able to use it to make a little herbed butter to go with it, with, ooh, some new potatoes as well. So simple, yet so weirdly fancy. Sometimes I like a meal like that. That's just simple but feels weird. Hi! Hi.
Oh hell yeah, awesome. Fox42 just subscribed. Happy birth, friend. Sorry for sending you petty hell on your birthday, but I don't regret it.
You know what, I get it, and I understand, and the lack of regret is fine, but I'm not going to show chat what you're talking about, Fox, because I don't want to give them nightmares, because it is nightmare fuel, frankly. Yeah. Anyways. But thank you so much for the sub. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. But it is good to share. Sharing is not this, believe me, is absolutely scarred for the remainder of my existence by that thing. Oh my sweet lord. Just the stuff of nightmares. Absolute nightmares. It is extremely fortunate that somehow I did not have nightmares last night. Like, because I should have. Anyways, I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Hello. Hello. I'm just painting in what I hope to be a vague semblance of a gradient on this piece. I don't know. I kind of need to post this tonight, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this on stream. Because yeah. But hopefully we're all having a good time. I wish, if there's one major regret that I have right now, it is simply the fact that I am unable to share cake with y'all. Partly because we finished eating the cake last night, but also partly because I have attempted to like mash cake slices into my USB port before in an attempt to share cake with people over the internet, and it doesn't work super well, unfortunately. It seems to just kind of clog up the USB. And I have yet to receive reports that anyone has actually received their cake. So I think the cake delivery functionality is not quite where it should be yet, but we can dream. Okay, this isn't really so much a gradient, it's just weird, but I kind of like it a lot. I think this works really well for sort of a background for Markov. I'm going to set this to one side so it can dry. And now paint in a background for this bad boy. Anyways. Silly Sammy, cake goes in the floppy disk drive. That's your problem. Oh, of course. Are you pescatarian? For some reason I thought you were vegan. I do have I mostly eat veggie, but I occasionally have fish, little birdie, and I am not vegan, but I am lactose intolerant. So I eat a lot of vegan food. Batcat, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Welcome. Hope you're having a beautiful Monday. I drew cursed Clefairies in work, says Fox, so not a bad Monday. Cursed Clefairies? Why would you do that to them? Also, that's amazing. I need to very quickly look up what's the background-ish of the Hollow Knight Coliseum. Hollow Knight Coliseum. I misspelled that horribly. Just the whole thing. Coliseum. Great, good job, me. Okay, it's kind of fades from orange into yellow, so I guess that's what I'll do. So, my technique for Hollow Knight art is basically to do like a nice bright colored underpainting and then put all of the other stuff on top of it. I think I might leave this in more or less just a gradient because I'm tired. I'm also lactose intolerant, so I mostly have oat milk myself, says little birdie. I love oat milk, but oh man, can I not drink it in coffee? I think it tastes weird. That's just me. Your mileage may vary, obviously, but for me, tastes a little weird. But I love it with, like, matcha or, like, any kind of, like, masala chai situation with oat milk is better, frankly, I think, than dairy milk. So, that makes me happy. I still eat harder cheeses. Oh god, yes. Also, I shouldn't be eating cheese, because apparently my cholesterol is mildly raised. So I try and eat less cheese. I feel like that's fine. Anyways. Mesh, hello, welcome in. Mesh says, happy womb eviction day anniversary. Thank you. Let's go to zum Geburtstag. Mögen alle deine Wünsche in Erfüllung gehen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gay hen. Sorry. Those hens are lesbians. Anyways, thank you, Mesh. I appreciate it. Listen, Bill from Pokemon ate a Clefairy, says Fox. What? So I did a memorial painting and my mood board brought it up for the idea of biblically accurate Clefairy. What is your mood board doing? My mood board brought up the idea of biblically accurate Clefairy. Okay. But then I realized there was an even more cursed painting I could do, so that's what I'll do at work tomorrow. That's amazing. No, I do not have an art-based job. I just have nothing to do this week, so I do to listen. That's fair enough. I love oat milk and coffee. I adore oat milk and coffee, even, says little birdie. Almond is too watery and soy tastes icky. I don't mind soy with, like, a chai, but almond milk is definitely too watery. It needs to have a bit more body, and at least oat has, like, a weight to it. So that's nice. was the less cursed version of a biblically accurate Clefairy. I need to look up what Clefairy looks like now that we're talking about this, because I can't... Just so I have... Because, as you may know, I have played one single Pokemon game, so my memory of what most Pokemon looks like is bad. So I'm pulling up a picture of Clefairy. Aw, it's cute! Clefairy looks like... this little creature. That's precious heck. I'll send them to your Discord for people to pursue. Oh yeah, I've got a Discord, everyone, by the way, in case you're not in it. There's a link to it, hopefully. I will also just, in the name of attempting to promote myself, and it is my birthday adjacent stream, so I'm allowed. I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm this close to 200 subscribers, and I'd really like to hit a nice round number. It would just make me feel really happy. I do stupid videos about just weird everyday stuff and history. It's fine. They have a Squishmallow Clefairy. I'm not surprised. I've seen a Squishmallow Piplup, I think. Is Piplup's the one that looks like a little penguin, right? I think that's Piplup. They have a Squishmallow Piplup, so I'm not super surprised by this. But hang on. I can't open Discord on my computer or it will poop its pants while I'm streaming. Because my computer is very good. I just got the Piplup for my dad because his fat cat. That's adorable. That is so stinky cute. Macadamia nut milk, this little birdie. Ooh. Ooh, goodness gracious. Absolutely delightful. Oh, okay. Fox, is it okay if I show this on stream? I think they're okay with it, so, I'll just show it from my phone. That's really cute! That's not cursed, it's adorable! I am not afraid. Absolutely bless. And this is the memorial. Never forget Bill ate her. How dare! Look at this little friend. I just want to give them a hug. This is friend-shaped, not food-shaped. Unbelievable. Thank you. Fox, thank you. Piplup is a penguin, says Samantha. Thank you. Okay, yes, they do have a thingy of Piplup then, which is neat. So I'm doing like an orange to, or like a yellow, yeah, an orange to yellow gradient, I guess, for this. Hopefully it will look cool. I don't know, but we'll give it a try. They actually call this orange color coral pink, and I'm not being funny or anything, but like it's not. For anyone who isn't for anyone who's curious, this is not pink. This is orange. Okay, this is entirely orange. Like what are they talking about? I don't know. Bunch of old nonsense. Anyways, Sammy, have you seen the trading card game Pocket Wigglytuff? You know I haven't. You know I haven't. Twitch user Moriax42. You must know that I have not seen that. No. Samantha says, I did say it was the less cursed version of biblically accurate. Too many wings versus too many eyes. Indeed, indeed. I think it's very blessed, personally. I do. Anywho. Okay, so it's orange, and then it kind of comes down into, a yellow gradient below. So, okay. You say these are cute. The real cursed version is happening tomorrow, says Fox. The inspiration is Reuben Saturn eats his son? Not Goyas, which is the extra cursed one. Fair enough. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I look forward to seeing the results if you choose to share. And I hope that you do. Likewise, if any of y'all are in the Discord or want to join the Discord and want to share artworks, there is a channel for that. I love seeing what other people are working on and getting up to. I'm really bad about sharing my own artwork because I'm shy and I don't want to steal other people's thunder. So, sorry about that. I mostly post my art on my socials when I'm done. I really should share it on Discord more often, but like I said, I'm a shy plum. Which makes no sense. But, you know, hey, listen, I'm very intelligent. Anyways. Okay. Okay, if I bring this down to about here, and then get most of this orange out, and then, just kind of blend it into the yellow. Ooh! Ooh, this yellow is coming in, like, warmer than I was expecting, but I like it. It's kind of... It's giving... I'm not sure what it's giving. It's giving... I don't know. Either sunflowers... or, like, some sort of... something glowy. It's giving a glow, for sure. I did not mean to paint that over Tiso's body, so I'm gonna have to blot that up in just a second, but it'll sit for a moment, because this paint lifts really easily. Sometimes when I don't want it to. Especially when I don't want it to, in fact. Okay. You can just go over the legs, that's fine. Heck. That's what I get for trying to work quickly, is wrecking things. But that's okay. Blend, 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 blend. Blend better. I feel like there's just kind of like a line separating the two, and I want them to just kind of... just blend, 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 blend. Just blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Okay. Alright, wizard. And now we do our I made a mistake streamer magic. Dan, hello! Welcome. How very brave of you to stream now that you're so old. Oh my god, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, apparently we have in the Discord the what was it? The Wigglytuff? The Wigglytuff, what's it, Kobe? Let me have a little look-see. Where is it? Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, also welcome new people to the Discord. Thank you for... oh, okay. That is kind of cursed. There is something uncanny. Oh, okay. Well, yup. I don't know how to feel about this, but I don't feel great. That Wigglytuff is nope. Yeah, I agree. If one were to post a cursed picture, asks Fox, and put it behind a spoiler, of course, which channel is appropriate? General? It depends. If it's your own artwork, then you should put it in, like, share your creations. If it's just, like, a general picture, I guess general. And if you feel like it's something that needs to be warned for, please do put it behind a spoiler, just in case anyone doesn't want to be horrified. Anyways, that Wigglytuff was indeed nope. I agree. I very agree with that. Okay. Just a light stain. But maybe, maybe Tiso spilled some lemon lime fight milk on his armor. Honestly, that seems plausible. Okay, I'm gonna leave this weird kind of like sunset palette for the moment and see whether or not it's safe to keep working on this bad boy. Oh god, no, not Petty Hal. The horror. Please brace your... If y'all decide to look at this video, please brace yourself. It is... I saw it at like 11 p.m. last night, and I feel bad about that. It's not the video, it's just a picture. Oh no. Praise and hard to drop my current drawing in your whip channel. Thank you. Thank you. Oh god. Right. Anyways. Where was I? I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. That's delicious. Shall I attempt to remove this masking fluid? I think I will. I think I'm gonna. Anyways, I'm not gonna show what Fox just posted on stream because, no. Nope. Also, no. Okay, this seems to be working. I actually thought of doing, like, inspired by a tarot card swords. Like, just do, like, what's the largest number of swords that a tarot card can have? I think it's, like, 10. But then I was like, that means I have to draw that many swords, and I don't want to. But yeah, I don't want to jump scare people on stream for that. I feel like you need to go into it knowing that like I'm okay with seeing this unpleasantness, because it is creepy. Anyways. But yes, the Discord is a nice place. We have fun there. If you bake stuff and you want to share what you've baked, you can share it there. If you stream and you want to let us know when you're live, you can do that there as well. If you want to find out when I'm streaming, most of the time I remember to announce it there. Little Birdie says I'm getting stiff and also need to eat lunch, so I'm going to head out. Thank you for stream and happy birthday. Thank you, Little Birdie, for hanging out and for everything. You're awesome. Thank you very much indeed, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Samantha says, I will say one advantage of having artistic friends who share a similar kind of ND cursedness to you is that sometimes you come up with a cursed idea and it infects them with a need to turn it into reality. I mean, this has never happened to me ever. Not once, not at all, definitely not, like, continuously. Not just people giving me cursed ideas and me painting them, sometimes on pain of channel points. And also me, like, commissioning my other artist friends and being like, I need to see this. I have a mighty need. I don't think it's not something that I feel like I can pull off, and I think you should do it. Please make this an artwork. There is an artist that I started following on Instagram the other day, and I'm so upset because they have a bunch of stuff that in their shop that I really want to buy from them. But they just moved house, so their shop is on hiatus, and I'm just sitting here, like, refreshing the page, being like, reopen your shop, reopen your shop, reopen your shop. I want to give you, like, 20 quid. Nah! Take my money! Anyways, this is how we have biblically accurate Clefairy, says Fox. Hell yeah. I've never heard of infecting artists with ideas, but that's so accurate, says Batcat. It really is. It really is. I've definitely received ideas from people and been like, it's gonna bother me if I don't draw this. What was one that I did once that I could... Somewhere in my sketchbook is Fredward. How do I explain Fredward to anyone who wasn't there? My sketchbook is in the other room. I don't think I can explain Fredward. Yeah. I will say that his name is a portmanteau of Froggy Edward. That's Fredward. It's I think he's cute, but I don't know. I might be broken at this point. Did I miss Sammy's reaction to Wigglytuff? My reaction was, oh no, I don't like it. I don't like that at all. That was my reaction. That was my reaction. I know. Samantha says, I think it works best specifically with the neurodivergent artists because their brains are more wired to hyperfixate an idea until they can convert it into art. Oh, very true, Samantha. I've got like a bank of ideas that are just like ping-ponging around the inside of my brain now that I absolutely will need to get out of me once Hollow Knight Art Month is done. I was picturing handsome Squidward mixed with Fred Jones from Scooby-Doo. Oh god, now that you've said that, Batcat. Ugh. I don't know if I have the chops to draw that, but now I'm gonna have to try. My poor abused sketchbook. Oh boy. You know, I used to feel precious about my sketchbook, like, oh, you know, I can't put any drawings in here that aren't good. I don't want to ruin this beautiful paper with my bad drawings. And then at some point, once you actually, you know, I've discovered the art of, and here's a pro tip for any artists out there who struggle with using your sketchbook as intended as just a repository of, like, bad practice, like, crappy ideas, cursed images, and other things that you just wanted, you know, you just need a page of, like, sketchy hands, that kind of thing. Who struggle with cracking open a beautiful, brand new, pristine sketchbook and being like, I don't want to wreck this with my bad artwork. Here is a trick. Go to the very first page and just draw a butt. Just draw, like, just draw a bad drawing of a butt. Now, your sketchbook is pre-ruined. Anything you draw beyond this is fine. Because the first page is just a bad drawing of a butt. Hold on. Let me show you. I'll be back in just a second. friends, this is my sketchbook. Or this is one of my sketchbooks. This is the sketchbook that often sort of comes with me if I have a little bit more space in my bag. It's also where my Patreon sketches go. So I can't show you every page. But, I got it in Brussels a couple of years ago from the Magritte Museum gift shop. As you can tell, because the front page features a painting by Magritte. And why did this painting appeal to me? Why? Could it be there's a train coming out of a fireplace? And I just happen to think that Magritte is... I love Magritte's artwork. It's wired in the same way that my brain is, I think. So it just makes sense to me. Anyways, Dan says, oh my god, I could buy up sketchbooks and pre-ruin them and sell them on for profit. That would be amazing. Anyways, Magritte's sketchbook. Okay, so basically... Okay, so the first page is like, you know, like this book belongs to, and I have yet to fill that in, but the actual first page is... Which I can't show you for any longer than that because I don't want to get in trouble with the TOS. Oh, that's a train? I saw it as a... I don't know what that says about your psyche, Dan, but okay. Anyways, but yeah, that's the first page of my sketchbook. So now nothing else that happens in this sketchbook matters. I can also show you, crucially, his name is Fredward. Now there's also, you know, some more butts and an attempt at a little house plant and a squiggle, but most importantly at the bottom of the page, it's Fredward, Froggy Edward. This is my favorite thing I've ever drawn. Of like all of the beautiful artworks I've ever done. This is Fredward, Froggy Edward, and it's my favorite. Anyways, I'm a firm believer in it's okay if the things in my sketchbook suck, and a lot of them do. A lot of them are cute, you know, but like a lot of them suck, and that's okay, because the sketchbook is for practice. Oh, that was worse than I ever anticipated, says Kobe. Oh, jeez, okay. Sammy just doesn't want to show us her 18 plus comics about Terry. No! No, Terry is pure. Terry is pure and no one wants to see me drawing any kind of 18 plus anything content. You've seen my art style. It would be cursed. It would be cursed, Fox. I can't do it. You know? I can't do it. Not in visual arts anyways. In writing, that's a whole other ballpark. I could certainly get adult rated in writing. But not in artwork. This... No. Are people... Kobe says, what next? Steed but a horse, so his name is Steed, which is pronounced the same. You know I have to do that now, right? I need to draw that. That sounds amazing. Anyways, is there anything else in my sketchbook that's worth seeing? Oh, I did this little drawing of Moomin, Troll, and Snufkin having a nice time, and then some handwriting that I can't read. A lot of like, a lot of just like thumbnail sketches for trying to figure out the compositions of like paintings and stuff. Here's my attempt at using colored pencils in this for the first time and deciding that colored pencils are not good on this paper, so I should probably just stick for... Remember Boobin? Says Fox. Oh yeah, I don't... Do you remember what happened to make Boobin become a thing? Because something happened that made Boobin become a thing, and I had to draw Moomin, but with a bosom. That's Fox's fault. And I don't remember why. This is a wholesome stream. I swear it is. Like, why did that happen, Fox? Because it came about in a conversation between Fox and I can't tell you why. Anyways, I can't not run ads. I'm out of make the ads not run, so ads are about to run, so I have to BRB. So I'm gonna BRB. I'll be back in a minute. You won't miss anything. Yada yada yada. You expect our ADHD brains to remember? I don't, Fox. I really don't. Anyways, I'll be back in just a minute. Everybody, BRB. Oh, beans. Nerds, I'm back. Hi. Thank you for sticking around through the break. I do apologize for the breakness. Fox says I'm gonna head out. I've got cats that probably want to claim they've never been fed a dinner to manifest, etc., etc. Well, of course, they've never eaten a thing in their entire life. You got to feed them. Anyways, hi everybody. I returneth. Je suis de retour, etc., etc. Hello. I hope y'all had a pleasant enough break. I certainly did. I'm having a look at what colors things need to be now. Margoth is a kind of dusty red, so I think I'll try and lean into that for him and see how we get on. Anyways, Fat Cat says, it's always interesting seeing what Twitch things I'll buy. Oh boy. Did you get some fun? I hope you got some fun ads and not terrible ads. I don't know. I try to tune out as many ads as I can, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's legit hard to do that. I need to pull out my other paint set. So if you don't know, the way that I do Hollow Knight art typically is I will do like an underpainting or a background using one of these. Hold on, these swatches, these like super bright pastel shades, and then I'll bring in all of these like super dark muted, blackish colors for the other bits, and I find it works really well using these two kind of in concert. They just synergize very well together for Hollow Knight purposes. I don't know why. But anyways, I think I always find like my advertising algorithm is quite fascinating. Like, you know, it seems to go through stages. I was getting a lot of ads on Instagram for a while that were all just like, that were like supplements being like, geez, I didn't realize that I had 20 pounds of poop stuck in my body until I took this supplement. And it's like, it's been stuck in there for years. It's like, that's not how your digestive system works. You don't have poop that's been in your body for years. Unless, like, if you had that level of constipation, you'd be dead. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, so I get that kind of ad. Or I used to get that kind of ad, and then I've been getting a lot of perfume ads lately, which I much prefer to anything else, really, that I get as ads. I was getting, like, menopause-related supplements for a while that all sound like absolute snake oil. No matter how many times I blocked the account, another account would pop up selling the same supplements, and I'm like, I don't need these supplements. And also, stop making new accounts to sell your stupid supplements that are overpriced and probably don't do anything. Anyways, so stinking annoying. I hate them so much. Though I've also lately been getting ads for bras for people who have like substantial bosoms. Like supportive undergarments for people who have, like, you know, a reasonably sized bosom. And I gotta say, I am not the target market for this. I have, in general, a medium-sized body. But I also, you know, I'm bi, and I'm not immune to... I think it can tell that I'm spending a lot of time not immediately scrolling away from these ads. So it's like, aha, this is a product you want. And I'm like, this is not a product that I personally need. But tell me more. Anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, so I'm bi. Anyway. I don't know if y'all just heard that. My moderator / spouse in the other room just shouted, what? Honey, do we need to talk about this? We've been married for 10 years. That man knows everything about me, don't worry. Batcat says, apparently I need a Nissan, a bone support vitamins, and a class on how to do laundry. I'm gonna be honest, I love the randomness of that array. That is impressive and very fun. There's certainly a lot worse ads you could get. I also get a lot of like, oh, here's why you should join the army, or here's why you should become a prison guard ads. And I think they're just casting a very wide net trying to hire people, because like, why would anyone want those jobs? Like, why would you want that? Maybe people are realizing that, like, those aren't good jobs and you shouldn't want them. And they're struggling to hire people. So they're putting ads out on the socials being like, please get this job. And everyone's like, no, why would we want that? Anyways. Okay. I have done Markov's fluffy mane or something. Samantha's just learning your bi, just learning how often you draw boyfriend sled, just learning many new things about you now that you're 41. I mean, he knew all of this already. He knew what he was getting into before we were married. It's all fine. And for some reason, he still likes me. Which is good, because I love him very much. Anyways, I will say, for the most part, 41 so far is exactly the same as 40. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not noticing that much of a discernible difference between the two. Yet, anyways. With that being said, I did spend the last week of being 40 with just like the worst backache. I just woke up like a week ago and my lower back was like screaming at me, specifically on one side. And then my entire lower back started screaming at me as of the next day. And I spent the next several days just having immense back pain and then having knee pain because I'd started walking funny to try and compensate for the back pain, I'm assuming. So yeah, that was a fun introduction to like a prelude to being a year older, I guess. So yay. Okay. I have painted in Markoff the beautiful pearls. Would he love you if you were a worm, though? Says Bat Cat. I hope so. I hope so. Would you still love me if I was a worm, sweetheart? Yeah. No? No? He says no. I'm heartbroken. He has standards, apparently. Well, boo earns. I mean, I have extremely high standards. I'm an incredibly picky person when it comes to partners, and that's why I married my sweetheart. Because he's just the loveliest, and I love him very much. It's gross, and I'm sorry, but I do. And sorry if that's gross. Anyways. Okay, I'm using mostly the reddish-black color for Markoth's getup, but I am going to add a little bit of my pink flamingo color, because I think it will just lift it a little bit and make it a little bit more festive and fun. Would you still love him if he were a worm? Of course I would, Samantha. Of course I am. Hello, Brazen-Hearted. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you again. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I care, so there. And if you don't like that, tough. Anyways, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to finish this today. I'd like to finish this today. I'm not going to be able to finish the second work today. I think our last art stream, I actually finished 2 pieces in a stream, which is wild. I don't think I'm going to be able to manage that today, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, Canadian accent, sorry, that's me! I feel like, is that the biggest tell? I don't know. I think I've told this on stream before, but I actually had a Canadian, a few months ago, who lives here in the UK, but is from, like, I won't dox their hometown, but is from, like, less than an hour away from my hometown. And we met here, and I knew that they were Canadian. But they said to me, an American, right? And everyone in the room just looked at this person like, oh, honey, you got a big storm coming. It was so funny. I was like, what are you talking about? Hello? Has my accent changed that much since I moved to the UK? I mean, it has in some ways. I've picked up a little, but like, oh my god. No. How dare. No, no, no. The horror. The absolute horror. Anyways. I don't actually get a lot of people mistaking me for American these days, but I think that's partly because I just don't talk to people. I just don't talk to people, or people just don't ask where I'm from. I just stay in, like, locations that are cosmopolitan enough that it's not remarkable that I don't have, like, the local accent. I think that's the difference. Or maybe I'm just able to kind of, I don't know. I have enough of the local accent when I'm just relaying like niceties that it doesn't register. And also sometimes other people who have like I know that, you know, people who some people for whom English is a second language genuinely can't tell the difference between one like English speaker accent and the next. So I've had people think that, like, not realize that I wasn't from the UK as well, just because their first language wasn't English, so it just all sounds the same to them, which is kind of wild. Anyways, Scaredy Doggies actually went outside and tinkled just in time as the next wave heads in. Oh my goodness, I hope the doggies are okay, and I'm glad they were able to do their business. As an American, sorry. Batcat says, as an American, sorry. How was that? Did I do it? Did I do it right? I hope I did. Anyways, your vernacular has changed, says Dan. You go to the toilet now, which Canadians don't do. That's correct. They just hold it because it's not polite. Anyways, Brazen Artist says, I grew up in Minnesota, and so I say sorry, not sorry. And I never thought about it until a young friend started teasing me. Oh, that's... no, I've been in Texas for 18 years. Please give my love to... I've only ever been through an airport in Texas, so I don't have a huge frame of reference. But I know that Buc-ee's is a thing there that's very foreign as a concept to myself, because I just live in a very small landmass compared to Texas, so we don't have anything as monumental as the size of some of the Buc-ee's I've seen on the internet. Anyways, I don't know. Going to petrol stations to buy food and stuff isn't really a thing here, but I understand it's a thing in some parts of America, and they're very like, oh, our gas stations are the best gas stations. Like, oh, if you go to Sheetz, you know, Sheetz is the best one, or Buc-ee's, or whatever it is where you're from. Cannot relate as a UK resident, or even as a Canadian resident, it wasn't so much of a thing. Yeah, anyways. Been in Texas for 18 years. As of a couple weeks ago, I've been in the UK for 12. So... Canadians don't use the toilet, says Cass, so that explains so much. It really does. It really does. They're just all constipated and constantly holding their pee. Buc-ee's is expanding out beyond Texas now. Oh my god. Do you think other states and places will understand? Do you think they'll get it? I hope so. For anyone who doesn't know, Buc-ee's is basically just like a huge gas station that's got like all kinds of stuff in it. I don't really understand. I've never been to one. I did buy... The one time that I've been through Texas, my connecting plane kept being... The gate that it was supposed to be departing from kept changing because there was a tiny amount of rain, so they kept having to, like, amend stuff, and... Oh, all kinds of crazy things were going on due to a tiny, tiny amount of rain. And as a Canadian who regularly has to deal with large amounts of snow, I was like... Pfft. But I realize when you're in aviation mode, it probably does actually make a difference when there's some weather happening around you. But anyways, I had some time, so I ended up popping into a little like music shop in the airport terminal, and I think I bought myself a copy of Neil Young's Harvest album to listen to in my travels. So that was nice. Ooh, clean toilets is a feature of Buc-ee's, according to Brazen. Nice. And every conceivable road snack. Also nice. I do like a good travel snack. Here in the UK, we'll often have, like, M&S Simply Food. Which is just a little bit of Marks and Spencer's that just has, like, food and stuff. In, like, railway stations and that kind of thing. We have like motorway services, you know, like the stops along the motorway where you can get off the motorway and have like a Costa coffee or, you know, like a KFC or something for lunch, or Pret, which is like sandwiches and that kind of thing. But it's not as much of like a thing here, I don't think. And it never really has been. But I do like getting snacks from the Marks and Spencer's in the railway station before taking a train. That is very comforting to me. Even if it's like a relatively short journey, I'm going like an hour, I'm still gonna get like a little pot of yogurt or some fruit and like a bottle of iced tea. Marks and Spencer's do this really nice lemon tea. It's like my favorite. It's so stupid. Anyways. Casa says, I just accidentally inhaled lettuce. 0 to 10, do not recommend. Oh my god, are you okay? My dude, are you alright? I hope you're okay. That sounds really distressful. Not good. Please be okay. Your well-being is important to us. Heck. Anywho, do I need to... What color are Markov's legs? They're kind of... Okay, they're kind of like grayish. So maybe if I'm going to take a little bit of bluish black and add it to this sort of brownish gray that I've got here and use that to create Markov leg color. Made my eyes water. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, no. Oh, no, you poor dear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That sounds very stressful. I do not love that for you. Oh, that's way too much paint. Oh, no. Let's get rid of a bit. Okay. That's more like it. Okie dokie. Let's do the other leg. Let me be mindful of what time it is. Okay. Alright. Markoth got some leggies. Good for him. He's got legs and he likes to use them to walk around, and I love that for him, frankly. Okay. What else do I need to do with Markoth? I think his eyes are just white. I think that's fine. See, salad is bad for you, says Batcat. I will try not to die while eating salad. Please try not to die, please. You are important. Please try not to die. Okay. I've picked up some of this, like, orangey, yellowy color, because I want to make a nice sort of glowy, goldy sword color, if I can, for our too many swords. I feel like any number of swords is too many swords. Specifically if the swords have excellent aim and keep flying at me, any number of swords is too many swords in that case. And I'm not here for them. No. Do not want. Anyways, so I forget what the rest of the words I have to do for this challenge are, but I think Thursday's one is City of Tears, and I haven't drawn it yet, but I know what I'm doing for that, and it's really stupid. It involves a non-spoilery, I don't know if anyone saw this, but Silk Song is apparently coming out at some point this year. And Silk Song, there's also going to be Silk Song playable at this video game special exhibit that's happening at a museum in Australia. And one of the things that, oh good, I got paint where I didn't want it on my paper, but it's kind of beyond the boundaries of the actual painting area itself, so whatever, I will try and clean that up and then just fix it in post. Shh. It's fine. Anyways. But yeah, to celebrate this, they released a sprite sheet of Hornet from Silk Song, and there is this one sprite on the sheet that just entranced me so much, and I thought it looked so silly and so cute that I've decided to use that as a pose reference for the for my Thursday artwork, and I'm very excited to do that. I think it'll be really cute. Okay, I'm just lifting this. Try and get rid of it. Look, it's like it was never there. It's fine. If you get at it really quickly, this paint doesn't stain very much. It lifts really easily. I'll believe it when I see this Batcat. Yeah, no, that is a mood. That is a mood for sure. But I'm trying to manage my expectations and try not to let my hopes get too high and therefore not too dashed either. You know. Just trying to keep things feeling okay about it.
Attention.
Twitch user Sammy Kelch.
Choppers.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Strim. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. My chat is broken. Hi. Hello and welcome. How is it going? And thank you, JD, for the raid. Hello. Welcome, friends. Hope you are having a beautiful, beautiful day. There's like a pop-up that has like appeared on top of my chat, and I can't get rid of it now. It's just there. I honestly don't know how to get rid of that. That's just great. Anyways, But thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a beautiful stream. What did you get up to today? How are you doing? It's lovely to see y'all, and welcome on in to... If I can get chat to let me see all of the messages in chat, I shall try my best. Hooty hoo, welcome in. JD, of course, hello, hello. Mara, hello. Welcome in. Cinnamon's Moon, hello. How are y'all doing? Friendly Frogs, welcome in. Stinky Minky, lovely to see you. Hello. So, I smell Squishful Girl. That's okay. It's all good. Sorry about this. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, if it makes you feel any better, this is the stinky guy and we hate him, so there's, yeah. Stream was good, did some sticker prep arts, and then fed our, Palia addiction once again. Nice, nice, nice. Oh man, I wish I had cheese right now. I am getting peckish, but let me get a shout out for JD and Pinky right here. I can spell correctly, I swear. No, I can't. That's not okay. I've spelled hopefully correctly. Please and thank you. Anyways, hello everyone. I hope I've said hello to everyone. If I missed your name, I'm so sorry, but hello, welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Twitch user Sammy Kelch. I'm a variety streamer. I do cozy art streams on Mondays and Thursdays, most Thursdays. I do cozy game streams on Fridays, and every once in a while on a Thursday as well if I'm feeling extra crispy. I am doing some real silly stuff right now. Squishful Girl, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. If you are not following JD, you should definitely go do that because JD is an absolute delight and does wonderful, wonderful work. And yeah, please go give him a follow. Anyways, as for me, and as always, for anyone who's rated, if there's anything that you want to share, you can feel free to whisper me a link, and I would love to share it with the class. Is the horn from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, asks Batcat. It's of a similar vintage. It is the... Okay, so one of my special interests, thanks autism, is old TV idents. You know, the little, like, graphics and music that they would play between programs to tell you what channel you're watching. Specifically of the various ITV affiliates in the UK, when they were all, like, very uniquely branded, and this was the 1960s ident for Channel Television, which is the ITV affiliate for the Channel Islands. And I just think it's nice. Most of my alerts are something like of that vintage. Can I share the art we've made so far? Ooh, please, yes, feel free to whisper me a link. I'd love to share it. But yeah, like that one, the followers, Channel Islands, the sub is one of the variants for Southern Television. The Biddies is ATV. Oh gosh. And what was... Shoot. What was the Hype Train one? I forget. I don't remember. Oh no, I'm gonna have to look it up after stream because it's gonna bother me because I can't remember now. Anyways. Heck. This is a normal thing to be into. I'm very Stinky, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much, appreciated. If you can't name it, then you can't use it, says Dan. I know it, I'm just tired. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible streamer and a horrible person. Oh, jeez. Anyways, what is it? I mean, it goes dun 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 bum bum bum. Does anyone remember which one that is? Sorry? Oh, is it Anglia? I'm not sure. Because Anglia also has, oh, how's it go? Dun, 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 dun. That's Anglia. This is normal. You'd have been able to remember it back when you were younger, says Dan. I mean, I have turned 41, and I can tell that my brain is melting into a pudding. So, there you have it. Anyways, we have, oh, I love them. We have some whippies from, JD. which look like this. And they're very sweet, and I love them very, very much, and I want to give them all a big hug. The art block is such a mood. The art block is such a mood, and I love it with my whole heart. I'm making heart hands, even though you can't see them right now because we're looking at JD's beautiful artwork. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. I love them! And once again, if you're not familiar with JD and JD's work, please do go give a follow. Let me get another shout out. And thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you. JD and Binky. Thank you to both of you. For anyone who's recently joined and wants to know what my artwork looks like when it's not like half finished, let me find you something that isn't Hollow Knight artwork, because I realize this is a little niche and might not necessarily be everyone's bag, even though it's an excellent game and I gazillion out of 10 do recommend it. But here's something I drew a little while back that I still think is real stinking cute. I just can't keep away from having to draw like a ton of books. And I just wanted to draw a couple of little gentlemen buying some books from a nice antiquarian bookshop somewhere in Kensington. And having an absolutely spiffing time, if I do say so myself. What? This is a lot of fun to do. Anyways, so yeah, that's what my art looks like as well, I guess. Anyways, Kev says nice. Hell yeah, Kev. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more of this, and then we're probably gonna raid somebody else as well, because I'm gonna need to feed myself and my partner. Because sadly we are human beings who need to subsist on food in order to stay alive. I say sadly, I do very much enjoy eating food, so like it's not a hardship. It's just something that takes a little bit of effort on my part, because I'm gonna have to go, like steam potatoes and asparagus, make a little dill infused butter to go with them, etc., etc. I'm just popping on a little bit of shading here and there. I'm gonna not go too wild with it. Gonna keep things fairly simple, fairly sedate. I think. What time is it here? It is just coming up to 7:30, so very much nearing the end of my stream time. For anyone who doesn't know, I live in the United Kingdom, so it is currently 7:30 UK summertime here. As you can tell by my accent, I live in Oxfordshire. JD says food is a good idea. I go do that. Thank you for the warm welcome and happy birthday again. Thank you again for the raid. I very much appreciate it. And I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful, lovely foodening and all that jazz. And thank you again. Thank you. I have Hollow Knight but have not yet played, says JD. Gazillion out of 10 do recommend. It's hard, and I was bad at it. I'm still bad at it. I've been playing it for like probably 3 years and I'm still bad at it, but it's super fun. I do recommend it. It's great. It's a lovely time. Anyways. Okay, gonna get a little shading on the leggies. A little bit of shading on the leggies. Give those legs a little bit of love. Because we love legs. Anyways, okay. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just picking up. Okay, I'm gonna move this paint over here so I have. Oh shoot! I haven't done that in a long time. Okay. Well, let's just blend that out. Honestly, not that noticeable. I'm not even gonna blot. I don't think, because I think if I blot, I'm just gonna make it look worse. Maybe if I just pop a little more of that in. And now it just looks like a bit of sort of funky watermarkiness. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Anyways. You know what happens when we make a mistake? We don't panic. We consider it a happy accident. And we just roll with it. And that'll be fine. Okay, so I'm not going to do the lettering first. I was going to do the lettering first, but I'm going to not do the lettering first. Platforming games are my enemy, says Batcat, but it's so pretty that I can't stop playing. Well, I hope you're at least having some fun. Even though it's tough. I am basically only good at platforming games. If it's 3D, I'm confused. If it's first person, I am deeply confused. if it's a platformer, there's no guarantee that I'm good at it, but at least I vaguely have an idea of what I'm doing. And I'm also tenacious with platformers, at least. Like, they make me want to continue. I don't know. I think it's possibly because, like, most of the early games that I played when I was, like, a youngin' were, like, the 2D What about first-person platformers, Dan? No. That breaks my brain. That's brain-breaking. I much prefer being third-person in games. There are, like, maybe 2 games that I've played in first-person. Notwithstanding the weird first-person sections of Phantasy Star for the SMS, when I was, like, a tiny child, which don't really count, because there's not really that much to them. I've played Bug Snacks, which was first-person, and I loved it, and I never actually finished Portal, because I made the mistake of trying to play it on stream as a very late-to-the-party baby, who is bad at first-person games and bad at puzzles, and I had to stop because I was like, I'm going to frustrate the audience because everyone has played this game except me at this point, and it is not a genre of game that I'm good at, so I'm going to have a dreadful time and be terrible at it, and people are going to be mad at me. Hello? Hello, Codex! Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I think it's just a me problem, says Batcat, because I only play one video game at a time and won't stop until I 100% complete it. Oh gosh, that is understandable. I will often get, like, stuck into, like, one hyperfixation game, though, because since I stream games, I'm usually able to kind of separate out, like, the things that I'm playing by myself off stream versus the things that I'm playing on stream, because I can only play so much of game on stream in a week, and oftentimes if I have time and brain to do it, I want to play more game. So right now I'm playing a lot of Fields of Mystery off stream. I would like to do another Mystery stream, though, hopefully when May is finished and I have a little time. I might do a Fields of Mystery Thursday where my farmer thirsts over all of the hot villagers. So, yeah. Anyways, I would have loved watching you play Portal, says Dan. You wouldn't. I had a dreadful time, by which I mean I would have been having so much fun if it weren't for the fact that I was, like, extremely self-conscious about the fact that everyone knows more about this than I do, because obviously a lot of people have already played Portal because it's a pretty old game at this point, and a lot of people who've played Portal love Portal, so I felt like by doing, like, a bad job and not being able to figure out, like, levels and stuff, I was letting people down, and I couldn't get that. I just got in my head about it, and it made me feel really sad. But I think playing it off stream, I should go back and play it off stream sometime, and I'm sure I'll have a lovely time. I don't know. Maybe it's something that would work better as, like, a Let's Play video than, like, a live stream for me, but I don't really do Let's Play videos, so I'll probably just play it on my own for fun. Anyways, there's some good first-person platformers, but not many. Mirror's Edge was brilliant. There's a really neat one on Game Pass right now called Neon White. Ooh, I don't know it, but I feel like it would break my brain. I just about got along with Bug Snacks and the mechanic of Bug Snacks. I did love Bug Snacks, by the way. That game is fabulous. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time. I liked the story. I liked the characters. The mechanics of the world were creepy and weird. And all of the characters look like weird Muppets. And that is a fun combination to me. So, yeah, good stuff. Good times. Anyways, I played Bug Snacks too. It was pleasant enough, says Dan. Yeah, I thought it was a nice time. Had a good time with it. I did, in fact, I think the whatever birthday it was around the time that I played Bug Snacks, I actually made myself a strawberry cake for my birthday that year. And I put little, like, icing googly eyes on the strawberries, because, you know, you can get little, like, googly eye cake decorations. I got little, like, cake decoration googly eyes, and I put googly eyes on the strawberries and made them into Strabbies from Bug Snacks. It was very fun. Just a little Strabby cake. I think that was a Swedish princess cake that year. Princess torta. Which, if you haven't had, it is a strawberry or sometimes raspberry jam cake with layers of sponge pastry cream, and then like a dome of whipped cream on the top, which is covered with a sheet of green colored marzipan, and it is so good. I wanted to make one this year, but I'm no longer able to digest wheat properly, so I made the cake sponges gluten-free for the first time, and I wasn't sure how well they were going to work out, so I decided to simplify my cake plans just in case I had to, like, do an emergency something else at the last minute. And I think that was the right call in the long run. But anyways. Alright, I think we're getting up to when I'm probably going to need to call it for today. I did quite want to get finished the line weight for this, but I think maybe if I just complete, like, Markov's pearls and then call it there. Lovely little pearls. Oh, that was a thing that I streamed a while back. I streamed the Assassin's Creed Pirate Simulator, which was very fun. My favorite bit was getting to go around opening treasure chests, finding treasure chests, and getting pirate treasure. I remember one of the first treasures that I found was a lovely pair of pearl earrings, and I was always really disappointed that I didn't find a matching necklace. But never mind. I think I found like a silver tea set. That was nice. I don't know what you do with the treasure that you find in that game. Though I think the greatest treasure of all in the game was the fact that there's one village where you get to pet a cow. And I was so happy getting to pet a cow that I cried with joy. That is a clip you can watch on the channel, by the way. I'm pretty sure Steve Bonnet would have been happy to present you with a pearl necklace. I mean, he does have a very homoerotic interaction with Blackbeard in a cutscene of the game. Just FYI, Samantha. Love is real. Love is real, and those two explored each other's bodies. Anyways. I can't wait for them to give Our Flag Means Death a third season. That was a great show. Is a great show, because it's definitely going to get a third season, damn it. By hook or by crook. If I have to start a streaming service my damn self, I'll do it. Anyways. Bloop. Bloop. Blip. Blop. Okay. Okay, I think I'm almost done the things I can do on stream, so I'm just gonna... We're gonna attempt the swoops and curls of Markov's cape, and then I have to go steam food. Doot. Trying to keep this nice and sort of loose, if I can. I mean, this is a daily art challenge. It's not supposed to be... It's not supposed to be the greatest artwork you've ever done, necessarily, because I can't achieve that in a single day, because I'm not that good. I'm also just kind of a slowpoke. I'm a slowpoke at everything. Like, when I was younger, speaking of, I was very self-conscious about the fact that I'm not the fastest reader, because I'm not a super fast reader. But the thing is, I'm like... I can't read at a speed beyond how I would want it read to me in, like, an audiobook or that kind of thing. Like, I'm doing, like, a full cast character voice recording inside my head, you know? Like, my narrator is giving it their all. And that's why I've never been a super fast reader. I feel like some people could just sort of, like, blah, 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 and pay no mind to, like, giving it the atmosphere inside their theater of the mind that it deserves. And I'm like, no. I've got to give it the like, the service it deserves in my theater of the mind. Otherwise, how am I going to know that this is a good book? Ergo, I've always been somewhat of a slower reader, because that is paramount to me. Anyways, is that normal? I don't know. Probably not, but here we are. I wonder if that's an ND thing. I don't know. Or that might just be a me thing because I was a theater kid. Is anyone surprised by that? No. Honestly, I think part of the reason I started streaming was to scratch the itch. Also, I appreciate having the public accountability of having to paint at least a couple times a week, because sometimes when the art is not flowing, just knowing you gotta produce something for your, the live audience that expects to see you, keeps you keeping on, which is nice. And also, I just find it's nice to have company while you're making artwork. I will often put other friends' and folks' art streams on while I am working on stuff as well. Okay, this isn't done, but I have to make dinner, so I think I'm going to do the lettering off stream if that's okay. And I'm going to call it, and I'm going to find someone for us to raid. I hope you enjoyed your food squish, by the way. I zoned out and back in, and they explored each other's bodies, says Bat Cat. I feel like that doesn't need an explanation. It's fine, don't worry about it. Who the heck is online? Who can we do a little raid on? And thank you again, everyone, for hanging out with me today. It's been a very fun time. Okay. Who is live currently? Ooh, who's live? Wow, lots of people are live. Okay, cool. Who shall we say hello to? Who shall we say hello to? Let's say hi to... Oh, this is tough. There's too many people I know who are live. Who shall I bother today? Also, a couple of people are playing Blueprints, and if you don't want to be spoiled for that game, you might want to not see that. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Hold up. I have an idea. Hopefully she's not just about to end. Hopefully she's not just about to end. Please don't be just about to end. But if you are just about to end, that's okay. But I don't want to send us to someone who's just about to finish, because that would be kind of superfluous. Oh my god! Okay, so from one birthday stream to another, I guess, assuming she's not just about to finish. I'm popping a raid message in the chat. Because it looks like Maya's getting celebratory because Maya's doing a birthday stream as well. So what the hey? We're just popping in with some ananas from one birthday stream to another. Let's go say hi. Anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for everyone who raided today. It was very much appreciated and did all of the other nice things, whether that's just hanging out or the insane hype train that was really hard to keep up with, and I very much appreciate. Thank you everyone for an amazing birthday adjacent stream. I had a lovely time, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening and a good week. I'll be back on Thursday, getting up to some more art shenanigans. And I hope you have a lovely week in the meantime. But until then, take care, everyone. And good night. And good luck.